witnessed intense competition, amazing innovation, and the fears driven from all our teams.
Yeah, you're absolutely right, Ritika. We've seen participants go through rounds of evaluation, mentoring sessions, and just working around the clock to bring their best ideas to life. And before we dive into the final pitches, I think we should take a moment to reflect this journey, right? It's just been a thrilling experience with lots of teamwork and fun, and even learning for the participants and even for us.
But we would also love to hear from you. Would any of you like to give a feedback or experience about the hackathon?
Guys, the participants, feel free to speak up.
Hello, can I?
How was this hackathon for you? Yes, Nicholas, go ahead.
Hello, Nick.
Yeah. Okay, this is my first ever 24-hour hackathon actually.
Mm-hmm.
And also this is one of my first hackathons. And I'm really excited to be here. And we've made a lot which I thought we couldn't. Like, I expected we could have done nothing, but here we are doing much more than we thought. And I'm really happy to be here. Uh, and I hope we are in the final teams. Thank you.
That's
Thank
really
you, Nicholas.
amazing. Thank you so much, Nicholas, for your amazing response. The jury for the final evaluation will be Mr. Ganesh Ram, a key player in building the Chennai Data Circle with over 19 years of experience in the fields of AI, ML, and automation. We'd love to hear a few words from you, sir.
Mr. Ganesh, you can speak up. Stage is all yours.
Hello.
Ganesh, yes, hello, we can hear you.
Yeah, yeah. Sorry. Yes, tell me. I got some network issue. Can you repeat it if you don't mind? You're asking something?
Oh, yes, sir, surely. We
Yeah.
were just talking about your achievements, right? The field of AI, ML, and automation,
We would like
and
to
we
hear a
figured
few words
we
from
like a
you.
few words from you.
Okay. Yeah. First of all, good evening to the organizers and the entire participants, actually. So, thanks for this opportunity. So, the overall experience is somewhere around of 20 years. Like I was predominantly into machine learning, AI, kind of a product managers, project driven actually, and now I'm passionate towards of community building and community contributing to the society through different communities. So that is what all about myself. Thanks for this wonderful opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank you,
sir.
Mr. Ganesh. And next up, we have Mr. Gokul Palani. He's a senior cloud architect and analytics strategist with over 25 years of global IT experience, and he has led large-scale cloud data and AI/ML transformation programs across industries, driving innovations and business growth. And Mr. Gokul Pilani, please, could you hear a few words from you, sir?
Yeah, sure, definitely. Okay, yeah, thanks for having me here. I would like to thank Sanjana first. So she's the one who called me for this opportunity one more time with Raj Lakshmi College of Engineering. And a special thanks to Rakesh who involved me in this hackathon jury panel. And so about my experience, I have 25 years of experience in IT industry, working on global clients across all countries. Currently, I'm doing a consulting CTO role for many companies. And working with this young minds was really tough, It's not challenging, I would say. It's really tough. So they are coming with the very crazy ideas, and they are rewriting the entire the industry rules with all this AML, the space was really amazing. And I would like to thank again Rakesh and Sanjana for giving me this opportunity to deep dive into these problem statements lively with the students. And I mean, these students are really amazing. Thanks to the entire team who presented in my panel. They were super amazing. And and all the participants, right? So don't get no, if you are not shortlisted, don't get because this is it's a journey. It's not just one step, it's a journey. And keep that the momentum and the energy, and take your all your problem statements and work on it, and bring it in a very big shape. And definitely you will get a traction, and you will be definitely having a fascinating career. All the best for all your journeys. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Gokul. Our final jury member is Mr. Swayam Annamalai, a distinguished alumnus of REC, also the founder of VDG and Rent Machi. He's someone with immense experience. Mr. Swayam, we are looking forward to hearing a few words from you.
Hello, Ritika. I'm audible.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, hope. Yeah. So, hello everyone. Hi guys. So, hope I'm audible. So, first of all, thanks for the invite. Actually, Sanjana, actually, it's also quick to invite. Actually, yesterday only she was calling me up, and suddenly I was okay. Why not? I will also join up the meet, and I said like, so first of all, thanks for the opportunity here. And she also asked us to give some speech about for the students, especially the two juries have immense experience, like 15 to 10 years. But I'm just a student, just completed recently as a graduate, even like around 6 months. I just completed my college in 6 months. About my experiences, yes, while I was in my third year itself, I started my company. Before that, I was doing some freelancing works, and I thought like, why not? I can start. Once I was not able to handle it alone, I just started to hire some people, and it converted into an agency thing. And yeah, we are basically an IT service and media service agency. I served like top companies such as Casa Grande and some top institutions as well as, and we done like around like 40 to 50 projects so far, from starting from like around 5,000 to 10,000 when I was doing the projects in my third year. Right now, I'm doing in lakhs in I mean the lakhs of state. So yeah, it was actually a quite journey in the VDG. Also, I'm also building something called Rentmachi, a product start. Right now, I was talking about VDG. It's a service based, and right now I'm building another startup called Rentmachi, which is where you can rent anything in Tamil Nadu right from your doorstep. You can order anything and you can deliver like same as Amazon and Flipkart, but yeah, this was something I'm building upon. Also leading a technical community called Daves, and some of your people might already know because we are in lot like around 4 to 5 colleges in Chennai. Also, we are expanding to many more colleges across Tamil Nadu. We are planning to become the biggest technical Tamil Nadu. Yep, that's what about me. And as for the students, I would say, yeah, hackathons played a major role in my life actually. Like in my first year itself, I participated in a lot of events. But actually, in my first year, I won a lot of symposiums, but I haven't been any hackathons in my first year because what I would do is I will just go around and juries will be giving some lot of insights about it. And what I would do is basically I do like lot of other stuff which they asked for because they would say you can add these feature, you can customize this better. But I would always do like add extra more features that they asked, and I think that's what makes me win. But at the end, what happens is like first we need to concentrate on what jury said and what their insights are all about. First, we need to fix that things up. First, update the things which they asked. Then only we need to add some extra features and what other things are there. So that I have got some lost some points and maybe I have lost. And after that, I got gained some confidence and experience from it. And again tried. I have participated in 15 plus hackathons so far in my 4 years of college, and around I won around 6 plus hackathons. Even last year SAH, I was the whole organizer in the REC region. I was the SPOC of the student community, and this year also I'm mentoring a lot of like around a lot of teams, mentoring as an industrial mentor to a lot of teams in upcoming SAH 2025. Yeah. So yeah, hackathons played a major role. So what I would say is this is not a end path. If you are even lost, they're going to reveal the top 8 teams as well, right? So if you're not into it, don't get upset or do something. Just learn from it what you have done, because the projects you build right now, it's always get be useful. Okay, you can add it in your portfolio, whether if you can complete it right now, and if the project is completed right now, it's fine. But still have some pending features to add, have something more modules to add, just go on after the hackathon. Again, call up with your team and do complete that project, add it in your portfolio. Maybe it can help to get it can help you in your job openings when you're applying for the jobs, or maybe it can help you out while doing freelancing stuffs also. Yeah, because always projects might help. Even it's a win or loss in the hackathon, it's always a win-win for you, because completing the projects will always help you to, because portfolio is always one of the major role than resume, I would always say. to have build a better portfolio. That will also always help you. Also, I heard a lot of freshers are participating in this hackathon. So what I would say is just explore. If you are in your first and second year, do explore many domains as much as possible. Then only you can find what interests you the most, right? So go on with it and find out what interests you the most, and after that, choose a path. In your third year, finally master that particular skill and go on with it. Do more projects on particular domain, and you can easily crack whatever company you want. And yeah, that's what I would say. In the final year itself, you'll be most probably you'll be settled with your what you want. If you use the first 3 years properly, in final year will be really really easy thing for you guys. So that's what from my side. So all the best for the final 18 who are going to pitch. Yeah, let's see how it goes. Thank you. Thanks for the opportunity, guys. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Swayam, and thank you to the three speakers as well. It was really, you know, just very useful to all of us. And I think we can go to what we've all been waiting for, to the final
Yes.
pitches. Yes.
So these are the top 8 teams from a tough evaluation process. Each team will now present their innovative ideas and solution to our esteemed panel judges.
And yeah, without further ado, I think we can invite the first team to the stage. And
Okay, the,
guys, set the tempo for all of it. Come on.
okay, the first team to present is Team Hope. Please come forward and share your final pitch. Team Hope.
Uh, yeah, yeah.
Hello everyone.
Can you take a moment?
Yes, sure.
Yeah.
Ritika, one thing I have actually, maybe the
Yes.
people who is presenting, right? It will be see if they can switch on their camera and talk. That gives some kind of to everyone actually. Okay, at least
Yes.
yeah, at least from their side, if anyone is giving a presentation or something, ask them to switch on the camera. Okay,
Sure, sure.
yeah.
Uh, yes,
Yes,
we
you hear us. So when you're called up, please do turn on your videos
Team
before
Hope.
you guys speak. Yes, Team Hope.
Am I audible?
Yes, you are. Team Hope, are you here? We're just announcing it, Pavitra.
Yeah, we just
Please do
started
say.
announcing Pavitra.
It's Team Hope over here.
Uh, can we move to the next team?
No,
Uh,
Team Hope,
we-
can you guys like respond, please?
yeah. Just give me a minute. We are figuring out. Just give me a minute.
All right, sure, not a problem at all.
Yeah.
Just do turn your cameras on so we can
Yes.
like pin you to the screen.
Yeah. Sure. Sure.
All right, great, man.
Actually, we are hoping that you are going to announce our all team together. Then we will going to represent. But we're not expecting this year. We would actually represent the.
No, sorry, but you can do your
No,
presentation
no,
right now, can you? Can't you?
yes. No. Om Gupta, Om
Yeah,
Gupta,
one,
are you
one
here?
minute. Yeah,
Yes, okay, yes.
yeah,
Please do turn on your videos and start explaining.
yeah,
We
sure.
can start. Good evening, Aritra Dev.
Yeah, yeah, good evening.
Good evening.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'll share my screen quickly.
Yeah, yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead. See, you first to tell, give the share your presentation and talk for 5 minutes. Then you go for a demo. Okay. So then
Okay,
there will the questions actually. Then we will have a Q and A. That's how the
okay,
thing. Okay. So
okay.
5 minutes for your
Actually,
presentation. Okay. And another time for your demo and Q&A.
Okay. Can we do the demo first?
Yeah, okay, go ahead.
Uh,
Go ahead, go ahead.
uh, okay. Yeah. So basically, this is the landing page of our website. So our website is basically targeting for suppose there is a sales representative, and that person want to get an idea of what a particular company is based on, what are the different analysis of that company for getting suppose a hot lead. Then this is a basically a AI based tool, and suppose that sales representative and got a hot lead, and that person need to go to the website and get an idea of what the company is based on, what are the different Google different news is last year, and what are the stocks related thing, and different insights related to the company. And the person need to go to the different website, scroll on LinkedIn, scroll on Google News, scroll on different stock screener, and switching multiple tabs. But what this AI tool provides is you will enter your company name itself, and it will show different data related to company. And if I just here in this case, if I enter any example, suppose uh, PNG here, and if I click here, it will take a time to get all the data related to company, and it will show you the different analysis related to the company. Uh, as you here you can see that it's running locally here, and yeah, yeah. So I will try once again. Yeah, so as we are using Zoom Info API and BNB API to integrate all these things, and it is getting the all the data from the backend, and it will take some time to get everything from the backend basically. And yeah, uh, one, one second, it's maybe some network issue here.
Wait, Aitra, I will share my screen. I think it is working on my. Let me search for the L'Oreal. So yeah, Aitra, you can go ahead. My Aitra. So basically, so our tool is meant for the sales team. So right now I searched for the company L'Oreal. So here all the information of the L'Oreal are came here. Like, if I'm the salesperson, I have to pitch. Okay, this tool we can mean for various type of industries, but right now we targeted just for the packaging industry. I'm a packaging industry, and I have to sell my packaging like bottles to the companies. So L'Oreal have so many products, and they are using different type of packaging. So my goal is to sell my product to them so they can use their in that. So as a salesperson, I want all the necessary details before presenting a packet item to them. So this tool will help to do the research work directly without going to the internet and spending a lot of hours. It will do everything for you. So right now I search for the loyal group. So it just a brief discussion about the company, the financial aspect and the commercial. It, when, here the commercial will come more accurate when we are talking about a particular industry. Like I will come back it after later. So company details and what the product they are selling right now, and global presence and the contact information, and CEOs, I think, but data is not available right now. So latest news related to that company. Then move to the next step, the product and packaging. So this tab is a very useful for the sales team. This will right now it will return a 5 to 6 product. Uh, so if I click on this, so this will tell me, okay, L'Oreal is developing a shampoo and they are using the PET with pump dispenser. You can see the material that used in this bottle is PET with pump dispenser. So what sustainable upgrade we can do? Okay, why companies want sustainable upgrade? Each company, any FMCG company, any companies are paying taxes on their packaging. Tax related to the environment, like tax based on the eco score. They have to pay a lot of taxes, so they are paying a lot of money on each bottle they are paying. So all company want to be upgrade their packaging so they can reduce the taxes and become a more environmental friendly, so they can sell their product and gain sympathy of the users as well. So my tool will tell the sales team, okay, what the upgrade they can do here, refillable salon systems or concentrated formulas. So what does it mean? We can implement in the salons and we can use the refillable things. Every time salon use this bottle a lot of times, like 100 times they are using this bottle and they're throwing 100 bottles. What we can implement? We can implement the refillable thing over there. So my team is my tool is directly uh, tell you the what the sustainable you can do, what the cost optimization it will do after implementing the upgrade, what the brand enhancement, what the functional improvements. So on the four aspect, it will tell you about this bottle. I will move to the another product. Like see if I click on this. Uh, so this jar is made up of the polypropylene with aluminum linear. What we can do, upgrade we can do, post-consumer recycled plastic jars or refillable system. If I am a salesperson, if I have a more sustainable upgrade in my company right now, then I can pitch to them. Okay, you are using PP material, but you can go to the PCR as well because that is more sustainable to the environment and it costs you less tax to you as well. So this is about the product and packaging, and now came to this part. This will tell you what the current packaging they are using right now and the similar opportunities. What salesperson can do by pitching their ideas and the upcoming trends of the industry. Then move to the sustainable overview of the company. Like most of the company, this trend is not in India that right now that much, but in USA, companies running for the sustainable, being sustainable, they are selling their products by just saying we are sustainable, we are more environment friendly. They are earning a lot of dollars. So just by using a sustainable word, so it will tell you the sustainable overview, sustainable summary of the company, in what field they're doing, how they're doing, what their peers they're doing, what improvements they can do, what strengths they have over their peers, and so what are certifications they have and what are initiatives they took in the industry right now and what are commitments for the future. This all information helps a salesperson to design a pitch, to develop a pitch, to directly hit to like salesperson in perspective of sales team, there is no need to do that much research. This platform will do everything for you. Now come to the I will come to the trends regulation later. First come to the competitive analysis. Now I should know the competitor of L'Oreal as well. So it will tell me a five because I limit to the five only. So it will tell me the five competitor, what their strengths, what their weakness, what the product they're selling, and that brings to the it is telling you the strengths, then weakness, then products, and it will also tell you the what the market threats they have right now, what thing can affect the market and how much market share they have in the right in the global right now. And now this part will the summary of above thing like competitive analysis. It will give you the market insights and the strategic recommendation to the company, what they can do to increase their market share, to improve what they're doing right now. So it's a comparison matrix. It will compare on the four parameters: the pricing strategy, customer base, geographic reach, and innovations. Now come to the commercial strategy. So this is a very important page for the salesperson. From here, they can directly make their own sales strategy. Uh, by using all the data that we go through right now. So what the commercial studies is a study summary, what we can do right now, what we can do by selling our product to them, what our sales approach, position our strategic sustainable partner, not just a supplier. So uh, this line is generated by seeing overall analysis of the company. Okay, they realize, okay, like L'Oreal is more sustainable, so we can use sustainable word a lot in our pitch, because that attracts them, because their goal is also sustainable. So this will give a that type of approach to us that help a salesperson to directly hit them. What the customer archetype, what the strategic focus we should keep in mind by pitching the idea, pitching up a product, and the qualifying questions what you can ask, and the suggested approach, and the suggested resources from where you can go read more about these things. Now come to the trends and analysis part. Oh, sorry. Here, the beginning message is left. Okay, it will take a time to generate. Right now, the data you are seeing is cached in my memory. Uh, Otherwise, all data is generated by the Perplexity API and other APIs like ZoomInfo and DND. So it is taking a bit time because a lot of APIs are working in the backend. So now come to the another part, that's the trends and analysis. So it will tell me the all the trends of this industry. Industries that personal care industries, and reason is global. So what are trends right now in the market of this L'Oreal company? So where we have a sales opportunity. Okay, this is a just a trends and the what are sales opportunities we can hear. We can introduce the AI powered screen analysis and personalization. There we can give the idea to the company. Okay, you can implement AI in your product, and it will like for analysis for people for skin analysis. So and the urgency factors, what we can do to be alive in the market and to be present in the market. What are the key industry trends right now? And then we come to the regulation part. It will tell me the industry regulation in the market right now. If I'm going to sell my product to them, I should know the regulation. Like suppose if PET is banned in some country, and I'm going to sell my PET product to them, so there's no point of view to do that. So I should know the all the regulations of where of the reason where I'm going to pitch. And so regulation is generated. I think there's some refresh the regulation part. It will take time. Let me come to the commercial strategy. I think winning message is generated. Yeah. So winning messages are generated by the AI. Can see in the backend. It is there. Yeah. So what a core message why which we can start the pitching a partner with the world's first beauty company to accelerate L'Oreal for the future commitment to the breakthrough sustainable packaging. And
Okay,
yeah.
Om, thanks for this wonderful efforts that you have brought on the table. So, can you just tell me what's your plan with respect to the deployment to the end customers? Actually, what's your thought process on that?
Yeah, so
Uh,
probably we can deploy it with any cloud service, and the
Mm-hmm.
one thing is for the customer perspective is that as we are making the more API call and using the database, and in a company it will be there will be so many customers, and as there is the API tokens will be limited. So as we are as he has already told that the API thing, the data we are getting from the AI at a time is cached in the
Mm-hmm.
memory. So that is a one positive part about this, and we can deploy it any cloud service, and that will be we should be good to go.
Okay. Okay, fine. Another one more question I have, like, see, there are so many kind of a comparative analysis tools or open source tools are available. I think you might have studied when you are starting this work actually. Okay, so what is the difference that you are bringing compared to the other products? Because every comparative analysis reports tells about the same kind of info, gives same kind of informations, right? It may. So what's the difference that you are bringing here actually?
First, the thing is
Yeah.
that we are more centric. We are more focused right now for the industry that we are going to pitch. Like if I'm the packaging industry, so I have to analyze all the details according to the packaging thing. And the
Mm,
packaging thing is not a random packaging things. What the
mm,
items that I have in my industry, like what if I'm running my industry, I have some packaging, some products. So I have to do the analysis according to that only. So my
Mm.
upcoming version of this product is we are going to integrate our product to them. Like right now, I am only one. I don't have any industry right now. So I if uh, if if we link with if we tie up with any industries, we have their data as well. So we will link the data and we will get more comprehensive analysis according to their products.
The
Okay.
main point is that like ChatGPT is and all the AIs are more generic. In this,
Mm.
our tool is more specific. Like you have
Okay.
also seen, like in chat GPTs, there were different GPTs that were included, like a domain specific, like for chemical engineering, for civil engineering. If you want to know, you can use that GPTs. But there is no
Mm.
specific GPTs for sales boost. So our
Okay.
AI tool is specifically made to boost the sales.
Okay. Okay. Then in that case, I suggest you to tell when you are starting the presentation, right? You should tell that as a first point. What is the
Yeah.
basic difference between other product and our product? Okay. Then only people will turn back and see you the things what you are talking on, because it looks like you are more kind of a theoretical, right? So people generally won't like that. So you need to tell a key 3 points. What is the basic difference between a X application and our application? Okay. So yeah,
Sure.
that's what I want to ask. Yeah. Thanks. It was a very good effort overall. Thank you.
Uh,
Yeah, actually, I do have some questions, Om, on the team. So, may I also know about some more about your technical implementation part?
sure. Aritra, could you please take the question?
Yeah, sure, sure. Yeah,
Should I share the code as well, or you can do? Okay, you are going to
yeah,
share
I
this
can
code.
do.
No, no, no.
I can do
Yeah.
it.
You can show off, but you can just explain what are the technical
Yeah,
implementations you've gone through.
briefly I
Yeah.
can. Yeah, I hope my screen is visible. Yeah,
Mm.
so basically this is the code here for this, and yeah, as you can see that there is a front end and there is a back end, and the back end is simply written on a Node.js backend, and here you can see we have written different APIs here. Here is the server.js, where is the starting point of that our backend, and here we have specifically listed these things. This is basically the prompt we are using for the API. This particular here, what are the things that will be specifically important for that sales representative that we will get from the Perplexity API, and after
Why you guys are using Perplexity? You guys went through Perplexity, right? There are a lot of other LLMs, right?
yeah, so but in this case, Perplexity is it's pretty much easier to implement, and also we are using Perplexity Sonar model that will be pretty easier to integrate with that, so that we go with that. We can
Mm-hmm.
use
So
another
why
model, but that, yeah,
so why we are using Perplexity here? Because Perplexity API giving a more real-time data analysis. Like if I go for the ChatGPT, they are working with some own data set. Like they are not real-time update. Perplexity API crawling over internet as well. So it is easier for us to get a real-time data. Right now,
Okay.
we are
yes.
going to also implement a Zoom Info and DME database APIs that will also give a data, but Perplexity make it data more realistic and more
Mhm.
statistically good for like the data is more good right now compared to the other API. We try with other AI as well.
Okay. So it's basically a Perplexity wrapper, right? For especially for the sales team, yeah, right?
Yeah,
So do you
yeah,
think
yeah,
that definitely they will use your product, the industry? Why do they think they'll use your product?
yeah. I want to give the answer for it. Like they're investing a lot of money in the R&D right now. And what the R&D they're doing, they are just searching about the company details. They're going to the Google. Right now, they are using AI as well. They're prompting, okay, tell me about this company, then tell me about the products, okay, what product they're using. Every time they're prompting as well and doing a lot of extensive research. So that will save their time and
No, I
give you
know,
more
I
precise
get it.
information.
I get it. You know, in
Yeah.
Perplexity itself, there is an option called Spaces where you can train, like you can give the data and even stuff. So for a sales team, they can even make a small bot or something in the space itself where they can create and you can even ask questions and they can get the data, same data, right? So
Yeah,
what's the difference? Because
Yeah.
you're just giving a UI right here.
yeah.
So
So
what's the
basically,
difference?
So
yeah, so basically for
I,
Perplexity, like you told, you have to give that data. So from somewhere you have to bring that data, right? some from maybe you have some Excel sheet, you have to make that data. Maybe some Google resources, you have to bring the data. Maybe some stocks data, you have to bring that data, right? And sometimes you are going to different website, and it may be there may be some error with that data. But when you are giving just the company name, like we have showed in the demo, you are just entering the company name, and Perplexity is doing everything under the hood. And it's like if you are bringing data, there may be error prone, and uh,
Okay, okay,
there may
okay.
be
Got
some
it, got it, got it.
error in that. So yeah,
Thank you, thank you.
it's really straightforward in this case. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it from my side.
Okay. Yeah. So just to explain the technical part, here is basically the all the models, the database schema basically, and we have used the mongoose here as a database to store all these all these things. And here is the APIs, this routes folder.
No, no, okay,
So
I think I get it entirely. So have
yeah,
Jolie have some other questions you can ask, like.
yeah, sure.
Yeah, I have one recommendation for the team, because the sales team, right? They don't prefer more textual the context, right? So they would like to see some graphs or tabular columns, So the site is pretty okay, but if it's more text, right? So the traction towards your site definitely will be very less,
Exactly. Yeah.
So just try to have that like a nice trending graph. So the figures that you showed, right, like the financial figures and all
Uh,
the. So
yeah,
try to have that on the dashboard so that it'll be more pleasing, and they will try to give it a try, So that is
yeah.
only one.
Actually, we think about that, but right now we don't tie up with any industry right now. So when
Mm-hmm.
we have any industry, we have their database as well, and we are going to have a database of DNB. So
Mm-hmm.
for there, we can do a lot of thing over with that. So
Mm-hmm.
that's a complete idea.
Okay, okay. So do you have any plans to integrate with any other already existing platform, the sales exploration softwares that we already have? Do you have any plans to integrate with that? Or
Uh,
giving the data to them, or you getting the data to your platform? Would that be?
not not now, but we are. I'm thinking we are thinking to integrate with the B2B marketplaces. Like
Mhm.
in US, there's a impact packaging where we
Correct.
are thinking to integrate, but not that much now. Like
Okay, okay. Right, okay. So that's it from my end, but it's really a good work, guys.
Yeah.
Nice to see that.
See,
Yeah.
basically from the sales point of view, they prefer to have as Gokul pointed out, right? They prefers to have a comparison graph, a year to year, quarter wise, how the improvement, okay, what kind of things. That's how they don't. Generally, they won't like this kind of a statement and all. If you modify those things
Yeah.
and bring it as a plugin kind of a stuff for customer or whoever with the collaboration, it will be a cake for them. Okay, so try to focus on that side, end reaching the customer. That is the most important. This is not just a hackathon. Think that it need to go reach to the end customer also,
yeah,
and focus in that direction. Okay. Yeah.
sure, sure,
Thank
we
you.
will work on this.
Yeah. Yes.
Should I explain more on the technical side, or
I think we are good.
We are good actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
okay, okay.
Yes, awesome
Should we
work,
go to
team
the
Hope.
should we go to the PPT as well, or is it fine?
No, no, we are fine. We are fine because we are
Not
running out
needed.
of time.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
That's fine.
Thank you so much for the opportunity.
Yeah. Good work. All the
Yeah.
best.
All the best, guys.
There we go, guys. And I think we can move to our second team. So, Team Gong. Team Gong. Is it Team Gong? Is it Team Gang? Guys, are you guys here?
Team Gang, are you here?
Gang, it is okay.
Hello.
Team Gang Sazwat, are you here?
Yeah, this is Team Gang.
All right. You guys are the second team to be shortlisted, so you can start your presentation now.
Just a minute. We're trying to present our presentation.
All right. So do present your presentation, and please keep your presentation within 5 minutes, 5 to 7 minutes.
Um, Hi, this is Harshit. Good evening to all. Hello, am I audible?
Yes, yes, you are.
Saswat, could you please turn on your video?
Yeah, yeah, sure. Just a minute.
Yes. Okay.
I hope I'm visible right now.
Yeah, you are. You are.
Yeah, okay. So this is Prepcast AI. So this is a automated software created for data cleaning. A lot of industries nowadays face issues in surveying the data because there are messy data and missing data which cannot go on like that. So we come in here. We come in with the solution of data cleaning and estimating so that we do not miss out on the missed out values. And this is generally done manually, and then it's prone to a lot of errors happening. But here there's not going to be a lot of errors, and also this is not focused on just one sector. Our software focuses on almost every single sector that has data cleaning as a part of their thing. So for instance, we right now
What do you
we
call
have
this?
we don't have what, what do you call real-time data transferring, but for now we have static data cleaning. So the data is cleaned through an automated process which is doesn't allow any errors to happen. For example, right now it also supports any type of file. And also one of the key points in our software is that it is smart enough to detect what sector the data is from, like if it's from healthcare or finance or HR or whatever. And we have used BERT here. So we have used BERT here so that it retrains itself every single time. So I would like to show you how it works now. So this is the raw data, which is this is called raw data or the messy data, and this is from HR domain, but this wasn't inputted by any user that is from HR. Our software has automatically detected that this is from HR, and we have certain column information such as salary, age, level, car, and zip code. It depends on the data you enter. So this is the raw data. So according to schema mapping, we first segregate all the data, and then we clean the data. Now it also supports any type of file. Just a minute. Yeah. So after schema mapping, we can clean the data. We clean the data using the generally data cleaning is not one thing. Data cleaning is done through various methods depending on the sector they use. So what different sectors have different data, and they use different data cleaning methods. So our AI is trained to use the proper method for the proper domain you can use, but it also allows user to choose whatever method they want. So this is from the healthcare domain. So this is the raw data that has been this is the raw data that has been given to us. This is just an example data, but now we will show you how the data cleaning helps here.
Guys, jury members, are you here?
Yes, yes.
Yes.
All right.
I switched to my
Just a
mobile.
minute,
Sorry.
there has been an issue. Can you just give us a minute? There has been some issue. Just a minute. Really sorry. We've gonna join from another device for presentation. Sorry for the inconvenience caused. Uh, Okay, so where I left, I'm really sorry for the inconvenience caused. So here, this is the data summary. It has automatically detected that the domain here is HR. We did not input anything over here. It has detected automatically. So this is just the raw data preview. This is the exact file shown in our website. Now, this is where we are going to come in and configure clean. So we're going to start data cleaning this messy data. And here we have median imputation method, z-score method, and all that. But this is where we think we stand out, because there are a lot of different data methods in which you can data clean. It depends on the user and the domain, but this is what is generally used for HR domain. Z-score is what is used for HR domain, and the outlay threshold, it varies on the data of the file. And for the particular file here, the outlay threshold is 3. And also the missing value imputation method, they have used median imputation method over here, since it's the HR domain. And we will now start cleaning. But you can change it if the user wants to do in a certain method, they can do it. But this is what is the most probable method to go with. And this is the cleaned data review. This is after cleaning. This is what we call the clean data. And this is like the whole summary of what the raw data was, what the cleaning data was. And this is like the whole summary, and this is like totally transparent of what the initial values were, what the final values were, and what they were throughout. So this is what is Prepcast here.
Okay. Here I have one basic question. So, like, see, your project is related to the data cleaning process, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So, what is the difference between, because there are so many open source tool or even Microsoft, any kind of many tools are there with respect to the data pre-processing, data, all these things and all. Okay.
Yeah.
So, what exactly that you are trying to bring the uniqueness compared to that product and this product?
So our novelty here is we've used Bird, which is probably more advanced. And
Mm.
also one more thing here is like generally data cleaning or data processing is done manually and errors are bound to happen, but here it's not it's got no errors are going to happen because it's an automated process. And like I said, the system itself, gives you what you can use. Like z score you have options, but the why it chose z score is because for HR domain there was what is the most probable method. Or if you're going to go with the finance domain, you'll get winsorization method. It gives you what is the best to do. So I think that is where we stand out.
Even there also we have the same kind of a functionalities, right? So
Uh,
that's what I was just thinking on. But
yeah,
maybe like
and
once the cleaning is completed, right? So you are showing the overall summary, right?
yes,
How much the total count of data, and how much the duplicates are there, and how much you have cleaned it. So it's basically a kind of a data cleaning process. You are just showing it as
yeah,
a high level informations, correct?
yeah. We're being like transparent and showing everything pinpointed so that there's no confusion between the client and the software.
Okay. So
Yeah.
one suggestion apart from this thing. See, you are bringing all these things point, but how the data has been biased. Okay. So that information is also, if you try to bring it here, okay, that will be helpful. And moreover, try to don't show the outputs like this much data and this much cleaned. You just give the high level informations alone is enough. Okay. So that is
Okay.
one, that is the suggestion part. But other than
Okay.
that, yeah, what is your thought process on bundling it to the other packages, or how your customer is going to use, how they can use this software? Because now everywhere it is a open source, right? So what is
Yeah.
that
Uh,
unique brings that you are going to bring it again? The same question I am
yeah.
asking.
Yes, sir. If I may, this one thing that if in case BERT fails, we have a fallback of NLP that makes that I think there will be no error. And also, we wanted to data process real-time files. Like as you said, there are a lot of open tools that do this, but as of now, there are no real-time processing data cleaning. As in, once even this is static. Once we uploaded the file, data has been cleaned. But
Mm.
what we wanted to try was, if the data is getting changed again and again, again and again, we wanted to create a pipeline so that as it changes, we also want the data to be cleaned again and again. Real time data cleaning. But we weren't able to complete it in the time constraint. I hope we do it somewhere in the near future.
Okay. Okay then. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. Gokul and others.
Yeah,
People.
so I have some questioning around the scalability part. Like, how well does your solution scale when handling very large data sets? Right now, I've shown a demo, but how about if you have a very large set? Like, you need to clean a large amount of data. So, how do you scale?
I'm sorry.
Like, how well does your solution scale when handling very large data set? Like, if, right now, you've shown a demo, like,
Yeah,
but
yeah. This
according to
was a
industry, it should be a lot of data, right? So,
yeah. This was
how
just a
your
basic
solution
file.
will be helpful.
This was just a basics file, yeah. But since it's an automated process, I think it will clean any amount of data because it's an automated process. We can give it a try.
So you're saying it that it can handle that, but so
Yeah,
did you
we
take any benchmark the processing time compared to traditional pre-processing methods?
no, not as of now.
Then how you came up with the thing that it can handle?
I mean, we did try a few files of few different sizes.
Okay.
We got all the responses in a few seconds. So yeah.
Okay. So then, if you had more time, what feature would you add to make your solution more robust and
Yeah, I
production
would.
ready?
Yeah, to make it robust, I would definitely add real-time data processing, like I said.
Okay.
And also one more thing about this software is that it is domain specific. Like I did show it
Mhm.
before, but generally it is used in different industries.
Right.
They use it for one thing, but here this is like an all-in-one solution. I can show you with different files, but like for each domain, it gives you the different
Yeah, you're saying
workload.
tool will adapt to the different domains like
Yeah,
healthcare.
yeah, yeah. It's domain
Yeah,
free. Yeah,
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 I
yeah.
like that. Yeah, I can get that. Right. Yeah, good work, good work.
I have a question.
Yes, sir, go on.
Yeah. So what is the data security standards or what are the data governance that you applied on this platform?
I'm sorry.
Data security and data governance.
Data security and data. Sir, we did this on a local host right now, so the
Okay,
yeah,
so security is a very
yeah,
biggest concern, right?
yeah,
When you
yeah.
when you
Of course,
have
sir, of
this.
course. But
Uh,
since now we've done this in a local host, there's no security. But if we take it further, we will definitely, do some research on that and add some proper security to the website, sir.
Did you try any basic encryptions which is available maybe on a community version? Did you ever try that
No, sir.
encryption mechanism?
No, no, no.
Mhm. Okay, you need to try that first. Okay,
Yeah, but
so
it's all on our minds. We haven't done it
Mhm.
yet.
Okay, okay, right. So other than that, I don't have any questions. Good work, team. Okay,
Thank you, sir. Thanks a lot.
yep,
Thanks for the
right,
opportunity.
yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, next team.
Yes, thank you, Team Gang. And we can bring in the next team, Ritika.
I think Kritika is having some network issues. So yeah, the next team that's going to come up is Error 404, team lead Sanjit. Are you here, Sanjit?
Yeah.
All right, please start your presentation and keep your presentation within 5 minutes.
Sure.
Thank you so much.
Share the screen right now.
Yeah, sure.
Is my screen visible? Is my screen
Yes.
visible?
Yeah. Go ahead.
All right. Good morning, good evening, team judges. We are Team Error 404, and we present to you Vision Pay, India's first accessible and inclusive digital payment app for the visually impaired. No, let me rephrase. The world's first accessible digital payment app for the visually impaired. With fingerprint, voice, and haptic technology, we make safe, independent payments possible for everyone. Mr. Adi. Mr. Adi, please speak.
Yeah, our app goes beyond payments. It's built for accessibility. It can check bank balance with voice output, read out transaction history, and even works offline with voice assistant. With its universal design, VisionPay makes banking simple for the elderly and illiterate too. It's truly inclusive for everyone.
And this is the graph for the statistics for how many disabled people are here in India in 2011, and it has increased drastically right now, especially for the visually impaired. And our solution.
So that's where Vision Pay comes in, right? So it's a UPI app designed especially for the blind, which is powered by voice, biometrics, and haptics. So here's how it works. You use a fingerprint or face ID, so no typing is needed. And on opening the app directly opens the QR scanner. So you can swipe right to pay via the mobile number, and the number is read aloud to confirm. Users speak the exact amount so that the app also repeats it back for accuracy, and every action gives feedback. So finally, the payment is confirmed with both voice and vibration. In short, blind users can now pay independently, safely, and confidently.
And as we have already mentioned, it can also check bank balance, transaction history, and voice assistant. And it's a universal design, so anyone can use it. And about the business model, to make Vision Pay sustainable, we have designed multiple revenue streams. We have partnered with UPI banks and wallets. Merchant commissions. Merchant commission is basically nothing but when you pay a merchant, a certain point, certain part of the money goes to our bank, which is like example, if you're transactioning from a phone pay, it will go to phone pay, and if you're transacting from GPay, it goes to phone pay. Same like that. And for financial inclusive grants, we will also be partnering up with NGO and CSR collaborations. Pranvi. Okay, I don't know what happened to Pranvi. I'll do the speaking for him. On the tech side, VisionPay brings together four key elements, which is biometrics, voice AI, haptics, and secure UPI. And using all these, we can actually make it more secure and possible for the blind to use our app easily. Sanjit.
Yeah, so
Mr.
when it
Sanjit.
comes to the impact, so with the help of Vision Pay, our impact goes far beyond the normal parameters. So they give financial independence to millions of blind people, and we also reduce the fraud risk with biometric and voice double checks.
Okay, I'll do
So
the
more
speaking for him.
importantly,
I
we
don't know,
also
some problem
create.
on our side. Extremely sorry. And this is our impact. Our impact goes far beyond payments. We give financial independence to millions of blind users. We reduce fraud risk with biometrics and voice double checks. And most importantly, we create true inclusion in India's digital economy. We're not just solving a problem, we're unlocking equal opportunity. And our call to action. Vision Pay is not just an app, it's a movement for accessibility. With your support, we can empower millions to pay, earn, and live together. Judges, let's now make India unite as we shake hands with the blind people. And let's move on to app testing. I'll give the screen to Mr. KS Adi.
Yeah, 1 second. Let me share my screen. So basically, our team is an app. Our team is based on app development. So this is a working prototype
Adi,
of
we
our app.
cannot hear you.
Hello, am I audible?
Yes, please.
Yes.
Is my screen visible?
No.
One second. Is it visible now?
Yes.
So yeah, this is the home screen interface of our app. So basically, to since we are targeting the blinded people, we have given an accessibility feature for swiping. If they swipe the screen, they can access through the screens. And also, if they long press, the mic feature will turn on, so that they can even access with the mic also. So let me test it. Say a number. So it asks to say a 10-digit code, 8925025737.
Did not recognize a 10-digit number.
One
Please
second.
try again.
1 second, let me retry.
Please say the 10-digit phone number.
8925025737.
Did not. Please say the 10-digit phone number.
8925025737.
Did not recognize a 10.
One
Please
second.
say the 10-digit phone number.
8925025737.
Did not. Please say the.
Actually, let me explain another screen. So coming to the scan and pay, the blinded people can scan QR. So when they scan,
The amount.
500.
Paying 500 to Reliance Digital.
So it asks an authentication via fingerprint.
Success. Payment of 500 to Reliance Digital is done.
So the user can. So if I swipe the screen, it can be accessed easily. Like if I swipe left, the screens, and if I long press, the mic will turn on. So it is for so making it user friendly. These are the other screens of our app. Let me once again try this.
The 10-digit phone number.
8925
Did not recognize. Please say the 10-digit phone number.
8925
Did not recognize a 10-digit number.
Actually, it worked.
Please
I
say
don't know
the
what happened
10-digit
now.
phone number.
Let me try
Did
for one
not
last time.
recognize it. Please say the 10-digit phone number.
8925025737.
Did not recognize.
I guess since I'm joining this meeting, the mic isn't working properly, but it worked when I did that alone. So that's the demo of our app.
Judges, any questions? First of all, thank you.
Aditya Murugan.
Yeah.
So as I see, I can see a demo, but does it have your multilingual support right now? Because maybe there are regional people who have doesn't know English. Can they use
Right
this?
now, it does not have,
No,
but
like
definitely
it
improve it.
just needs an we are just gonna say a number and also the amount.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it's also
What if
basic.
it predicts using it incorrectly? How does your system?
Sorry.
No. What if if you're saying something and it predicts user's intent incorrectly? What happens? How your system will recover from it?
It will repeat whatever you said. For example, if you said pay 500, it will say 500 back.
Yeah.
You're paying 500 right now. And if you send the money, it will say confirming sent.
Since we are using the Google's microphone system, the words will be recognized so perfectly.
Okay, as you said, like the QR code scams are happening, but here also there is option to scan the QR code and pay, right? So what's the difference actually? You guys are scanning the QR and using the mic, you're saying what the amount should be paid, right?
Yeah.
But how is that different? Like that's the only option you added is the mic option, right? End of the day, another feature like you showed in the demo, like you're just scanning the QR code, right? What if the vendor they are scamming the person, like they're scanning some other QR and give it to the person?
It's gonna work only with the payment QRs, right?
Yeah.
So
okay,
they can do any scam in that.
No, what if they showed some other payment QR?
No, we are going to do the amount, right? So how can they?
Oh, I get your question. What you're saying is, the merchant shows another QR, which does not go to his bank account.
Yeah.
So so what we have done is, once you like say show the QR code, it'll also read the merchant's name.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
And,
you read the merchant's name. Okay.
Yeah, read the merchant's name, and if the merchant's name supposed to be his name, we'll ask him, we'll clarify with him, is your name this, or it'll actually shout it out loud, so you can also hear it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it. So Gokul sir and some other people have questions. Ganesh sir.
Yeah. So with respect to like I just want to understand the security point of view. How about the security on using this app actually? Even you know very well there are so many frauds are happening, right? Even we use the GPay or Paytm or whatever, maybe already those things is fraud is going. So how the security point of view it's will be things that is what I just want to understand
Yes,
mainly.
yeah, we have implemented fingerprint authentication at multiple points of the user flow, and
Also
also in future we can implement an face recognition. Yeah, and
So that's
also
your
yeah.
authentication. It confirms
Sorry,
that
and
it is.
also
Also, we can do this thing like where the user's voice model can be trained, and we can make a payment only if the voice of the users is given.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, fine. Yeah, got it. Yeah. Thank you. Yes, Gokul.
I already went through this demo on my previous session with them. Just on one humble request, let's not say a blind person, right? So let's
Yeah.
say visually challenged
Every team.
person. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So just no correction because they'll get offended. Hmm?
Yes.
Okay. So rest all I have seen the demo. It was pretty good. The only thing is that I told during the previous meeting, right? The
Yeah,
voice.
we are
What happens if uh,
actually talking about.
what happens if the voice or the person is having some issues with this cold or some he has gone for some surgeries, the
Yeah.
voice could change, right? So just try to fit in those requirements so that it gives a complete end-to-end solution. Okay.
Sure.
Yeah.
So rest all is fine. Yeah. Okay. Good work. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for the opportunity.
Yeah. Yeah. Good work. Bye bye.
Yeah. Next team.
Thank you guys. And we'll be calling up the next team.
Yeah, great
Team
job.
Technology.
Yeah,
Team Technologia. Are you guys here?
Yeah, that's us.
Yes, it's not us.
Yes.
Okay, guys. Please go ahead.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Karthik, and this is Team Technologia presenting to you this evening. But before even getting started, I want to take a moment to appreciate all the efforts put in by the organizers, all the participants, and most importantly, the valuable time of our judges. So, without any further ado, let's get started. All right. So, picture this: you're a student, a freelancer, or a medium business owner. You're working on a project and you want to use a powerful tool just for a few hours, but the subscription price is astronomical. For example, the AutoCAD subscription is cost upward of 30,000 rupees and goes all the way up until 1,30,000 rupees. So what do? We turn towards piracy. We install the cracked versions, which could potentially lead to malicious softwares being installed in your devices that could lead to your device being compromised. And more than that, due to the violation of user agreement policy, you could also face legal consequences, right? So what do? We offer you Rentify. Rentify, yes. So Rentify is a rental marketplace which essentially lets you rent premium softwares. So we work on pay as you go or pay upfront model. So because of this, we are essentially lowering the barrier to entry. So you just have to pay for what you're going to use or what you will be using. So because of this, all the people who are skeptical about whether using a specific premium software or people who need to use the software for a stipulated period of time, they can come in, they can legally use the software and they can make use of this software. And not just that, if you're an owner with a fully paid subscription, you can rent out your software and make money off of it. Instead of the time it's ideally sitting on your device, you can actually rent it out and make money off of it. So because of this, the piracy, it gets reduced, and more than that, we are bridging the gap between the users and the owners. So, in a nutshell, that's Rentify for you. To tell you more about how Rentify actually works underneath the hood, I have my friend Uday here who will be taking over.
Thank you. This is a very different interface that we created. In the morning, we were requested that we could modify it a bit, and we did. So as you can see, it's much more. We have different colors here. It's much more appealing, and just everything has the same crux. To be honest, we have different options that you can select from, and we do still provide the same identify process for account owners and users. The account owners can list their accounts directly, and the users can come here, they can browse, they can choose, they have instant access to accounts, and they can use and create these, and after that it gets returned to the owner. It is a completely secure process. We take security in high regards. Of course, we are fighting piracy, so it is important for us to take security. And to move forward, wait, I can show you. You can also list your account right here. So if you just give us 1 second. Okay, right there. So you have different things like software tools, whichever one you want to list, account type. We have rental durations, that is depending on the personal person who wants to the duration on them. The price is also set by us, by the way. We take it into consideration to set a fixed price so that it's fair for both owners and users. The privacy and security is up to date as mentioned earlier, and then you can right here we're submitting the listing, and it will create an account for you directly. It's as simple as that. It's just a few clicks and you are on the website directly. Now, if we go back, let's go for the user's purpose. Thank you. We have different account types here. We have illustrated pretty nicely how these things work and how we have discounts and promotion videos over it as well. A major concern in the morning that we faced is how are you gonna like integrate the virtual machine? They wanted to see it directly, so we have created something regarding that. Please go on this. Yeah, we have this subscription for us. It was beneficial for us. Please enter it. Yes, definitely. So whatever was available at hand, we created something with it. This is right here, Perplexity AI, which we had the pro version with us. Now we can just directly have the subtotal. The GST is right there, that is. And we have the PayPal added. That was one of the concern during the earlier meeting. So we have added the PayPal. Please pay. Right. And this is just basic upfront interface. Successful. Oh, the payment is successful. That's nice. That was quick. Nice. Your card is empty. You can see it directly. This is in the database. It is stored, the amount of money and the payment completed right there. And if we go further to the next part, yeah, go to the go to the Perplexity link. Now we are getting this particular seed code. One second. Yeah, right here. So what it does on the back part, you wanted to see the virtual machine. It has an extension, and the extension takes out the session token from it. Now we get to extract the session token from there, and there it's extracted, successfully extracted and saved right there. We have the session token right here in the MongoDB database. We cannot exactly get it upfront, but it is right there. It has all the key informations, right? Yes, you can view at it. Okay. Moving forward, let's go to your email of the user interface. Right there, you get your email. Okay, so you can click on the link. We're using this particular lightweight software, no VNC. It is very helpful to connect the link and the software in the user machine. And you get to use it on a virtual machine directly. The pro version of it that is paid, by the way. So you can, this is the terminals part. One very important thing that we have paid specific focus onto is we use terminals and pods. We do not use multiple virtual machines because that is going to cause a little load on us, and it can also risk the safety of the owner's account. A single virtual machine having a single terminal with us is going to be more cost efficient. It's going to be more effective. It's going to be more secure because we have the control over it, and the user is basically getting a Chrome extension to use this particular software right there. As you can see, it is using approximately 1.4 GB only out of this 4 GB that we have right here. And it is much less in reality. If you go in that particular detail box, could you? Just give us 1 second. Okay, right there. So it's using only 89 something MB right there. So it's basically out of 4 GB, it can run approximately 40 pods, which is very helpful. And because it is in our control, we have the terminal, they don't have links to it. We can kill the pod if there is any particular. In the morning, there was a concern that what if they share the link to someone else? We do have agreements to bind the user and the owner directly to that. And we do restrict their accounts if they indulge into any malpractice. But at the same time, we also have control over it. So if they do send the link, it won't be able to run. We can directly view it over the scripts and we can kill the particular pod. Moving forward, right here on the PPT, I think I've explained, yeah, right here. I'll explain it on a simpler basis for all of you. It is right here. We have the seller PC right there. We extracted the token as I showed you. And after that, the session token was in the database, the MongoDB. That was also in your viewpoint. Right. Moving forward, the database, we have this encryption session, which I was not showing you because, of course, it's privacy. That is our own reason, the security. So we store this encrypted token, and then the authentication services forward it to launch the virtual machine. The no VNC machine, we use the lightweight one. We run it over this browser, that is Creative Cloud, for example. Now the virtual machine is then the session token is then injected into the virtual machine to run that Perplexity AI directly. The session management is done by us. We selected a particular amount of hours and we moved forward with it. We generate a virtual machine link, which was sent on the email as you could view, and it directly opened into that particular pro version, which was as simple as you could see. We can create an account and we can buy. After that, we wait for the expiration date, expiration time exactly. Maybe it is date, depending on how much time you want to rent it for. But after the expiration is over, we directly hit the series directly hit and log out endpoint, and the session expires from there. So it terminates the virtual machine. You do not have any access to the account. We are not taking any account names or passwords for that example. So it's very secure and it's a very convenient way to help the companies, to help the owner, to help the user have a benefit for them. Because, like, for example, an owner is buying something and the company knows that their product is being pirated, they're going to increase the rate. So the rightful owner is going to have to pay more for the same price, and the users which are using the piracy, they are risking their software and their hardware as well because of the viruses. So it's beneficial for everyone in terms, and specifically for companies which are on the lower end. Assuming there is some company which is just booming, it is starting, it's a startup, they want promotions, so they can come on this particular website and directly give their student discount links, right, or any other things. So they'll be able to promote more to users who want to use it for a day or two, and then they can go and actually rent the particular software for a longer duration of time depending on their usability and scalability. Speaking of topics like scalability, Bennett can explain that in detail much better than me.
Thank you, Uday. So good evening, everyone. So as Karthik already told, so there are like, let's say there are professional tools like AutoCAD, maybe MATLAB, there's Adobe, right? These are very expensive, and maybe students, freelancers, or maybe even startups, sometimes they just can't afford it. And for this reason, they may be sought to even piracy, right? So piracy causes basically globally $46 billion losses annually, and they also expose users to many risks and even malwares. Okay, that is one side. On the other side, there are companies and maybe individuals who are like using the money and purchasing like a software, and they don't use it, it sits idle. So according to numbers, more than 30% of software, they just sit idle, which leads to like $34 billion waste every year. So on one hand we have piracy, and on the other hand we have waste, right? So and there's a huge gap in between. Rentify bridges that gap between the affordability and accessibility while also reducing piracy. Now let's take an example. Say Rentify reduces piracy by 1%, so it means it saved $463 million globally. Okay, let's take another example. Say that what if Rentify turned 0.1% of idle account into rental service? So we provided service to 100K plus users, right? So we see a massive opportunity here. So as you're also aware that global market is like growing rapidly right now, and by 2030 it is said that it will exceed $1 trillion. So our core audience here is students, mainly students and freelancers, and also startups, right? Who need a short-term access to a software for like building any sort of projects. So according to the research we have done, there's a $4 billion serviceable market that we have seen. So that basically sums our project. Thank you, everyone.
Yeah, that is pretty much it. I would like to add at this point that we have added quite a lot of features. We have changed the UI completely and we have showed the virtual machines directly. So if there is any question, anything, you could please approach.
Yes. Hey, first of all, like kudos to you guys. Actually, you brought a very good concept. I could tell, because this is one of the key challenge that in a corporate or even in a startup, right? People are facing it to buy a high-end softwares. Okay, particularly the mechanical softwares. It's a licensing point of view. It comes challenging for a startup companies to invest. So one suggestion, one important aspect that I see here is that the data security. So how about the data security in your application that take cares actually?
We are using like we have this database, right? So we are using this RSA encryption, that is 256-bit. It is one of
Mm,
the highest and it is used by banks and all of those. So
mm,
it's
mm,
available publicly and it's very
mm.
hard to crack into it. So we are getting the best as we could.
Okay.
And moreover, we are using encryption options along the way anyway we get. That is why we're trying to avert from passwords and account names directly. That is why we
Mhm.
came up with this innovation of virtual machines.
Okay. Okay, because that is most important.
Yeah,
Mainly, like when you are building a kind of components, okay, the vehicle components or something, it is all related to the IPs.
Hmm.
So if something goes fishy, right, then it will become a question mark for the
Yeah,
organization point of
for
view.
sure. We indulge into
So
these account users and owners agreement policies as well. That is why.
okay. So another question I have is that, so what's your thought process on making it in a bigger scalable way? Like see, right now you are having some kind of a small application that where you are able to cloud using the cloud setup, like you are able to clone it and you can use that application. If suppose I want to bring it to the real world on using this tool, okay,
Mhm.
what's your strategy on that actually?
Actually, in the starting, we have these like students, of course. We face this problem personally. So we
Correct.
will start with students directly that they want to use it for a day or two or anything. They are going to be very benefit from it. Moreover, there are startups because students and startups are going to be able to collaborate, right? So if there is any startup which is coming in, any Photoshop startup, they can give student discounts and they can give promotion videos, maybe free website for a particular amount of time, and students will be able to use it. So that is our start strategy, how we want to indulge into it and how we want to launch the site. Moreover, there are bigger fish in the sea, of course, the Adobe Photoshops and all that. But that is somewhat in the future. Although we can directly, like for example, there is a particular software called, this website called Marrow. It is very helpful for medical students. It is a study-based website. But the issue with it is that its per month subscription is approximately 36,000, and its per year subscription goes approx like maybe 1 lakh or something. And it is important for all those students, but sometimes they just need the test papers for the final examinations. So why would they need to pay so much for the test papers? So to bypass all of those things, to help the students, to help the startups, to help the new companies, and to, of course, the older companies are having some significant loss from piracy. So to help them as well, we want to collaborate with websites as well. For example, if you're aware with the idea of Fiverr being a website, they provide services, but the freelancers there, they if they're owning a particular software, maybe Adobe Photoshop, and they're not getting any job for like maybe 30 days or something because they're new on it, it's a waste of money that they're owning that software. For them, it's a loss as well. So they can be on Fiverr. We can collaborate with Fiverr directly, and whenever someone is giving them job, they can directly rent the particular website from us. So it will be
Okay.
convenient. That's the future, definitely.
Okay. Yeah, that's good.
Also, sir, just to add on that to what Uday said, we can also collaborate with institutions to offer, all this access to all these softwares because they are heavily need of it just for, specified period of time. So we can also, collaborate with institutions as well nationwide. So that's the bigger picture that we are seeing here.
Okay. Yeah, that is very good point that you brought, Karthi. Actually, like, see, maybe like as an action item, try to collaborate with the institutions as a first or the students community. You try to implement these things actually. So that will be the best solution that you are providing to the society, student society. Okay.
Yes.
So that is what I could tell. So overall, you did a very good job. Kudos
Thank
to the team. Thank
thank you.
you. Yes,
Thank you, sir.
others. Yeah.
So, Savage,
I have one question.
Yes, sir.
oh, okay, sir, you can go ahead.
Okay. Right. So these days, if you see, if I put a software request on the Google, so it will be giving lots of URLs. Correct. It might be malicious links or some fake links. So how do you ensure you're hitting the right, authentic link for your platform?
Authentic links to send them the virtual machine. So you're asking that.
Mm-hmm.
So the virtual machine link is created directly by us. Like for example, we're extracting the session token, right? And the session token
Uh-huh.
is extracted from this particular software only. Extension, yeah. The extension link is provided by us. So the session token will be taken care of us. Moreover, we in the program, can we get the program once, please?
Uh-huh.
The diagram
Okay.
we showed.
Okay. Okay.
Right here.
So that is
So we,
one aspect.
we did.
So
Yes. Oh, it's not shared
sorry.
now.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry, it's not sharing. I'll share it. One second.
Mhm.
Because we take security into account so much, and because all what you said is a concern regarding us as well. Uh,
Mm.
we use the encryption and every possible place we get. Like for example, we get this session token out right on the third limit. The session token is on in the database, and even recently, although we own it, we are encrypting it again because we don't want anyone meddling with it. So moving forward, like I don't think there's a high chance of link getting misplaced here and there because it directly connects to the owner and the user.
Okay, okay. Just one crazy question, you know.
Yes, sir.
So what if somebody, maybe your peer team, right, builds a software and makes your platform as a rental honest
Makes
application?
our platform is basically a website. It's a rare chance that we become a rental from a rental. Like two times rent is more. It comes under the security part. I don't think
Okay.
any government laws would allow a rental part to be rented again by someone. So
Okay. So
making
think on those lines as well, because the people are very crazy these days, right? They
yes,
can do all sorts of no misleading ways. So we need to make sure that this is not getting diluted or deviated from the core objective. Okay,
yes, sir.
right. Okay, yeah. So that's it. I have good work, team. Mhm.
Thank you, sir. So
Yeah.
Yeah, team. First of all, I love the idea actually. It was
thank
really good actually, but I have a lot of questions regarding this because
you.
I have shown the demo like you're using virtual machine to handle stuffs. But what about softwares like Photoshop is really fine, but what about some softwares like After Effects and the Premiere Pro? You know, it's like very hard performance oriented things.
Yeah,
You
yes, sir.
know, take Stadia, like from Google, they launched a few years back. You know, like it's also entirely from cloud and virtual machine based gaming platform, right? So it's something related to like even Premiere Pro is related to like actual performance related to a game. Like, so how a remote virtual machine can handle that? The user will not feel the real time thing, right? The timeline while they're using while editing their videos. How would they feel like they can't feel the real thing like on doing in your own PC, right? It won't feel like there will be a little much delay, and there will be also really performance oriented thing. How will you manage that? You need a very strong virtual machine, right?
Sir, actually, we are the virtual machine. We wanted to use it because the apps which don't have a particular website, it's hard to bypass that. So we're trying to provide as much as possible, as much as we can. Like some applications do not have websites for it, right? So those who have, we are providing that, and we are using this online cloud. So the lag is not that much. It's not that significant for the user in particular. And moreover, our aim is to bypass piracy. The lag is approximately 0.5 seconds at best, or maybe 0.7 seconds. So if you go for pirated websites, it's risking your malware. And to be honest, I personally used AutoCAD in my first year of college, and it was like the lag was significant. It took me like 4 hours to build a particular final year project, and I was like it created a big hardship on me because it was the official AutoCAD one.
Okay. So also have you went through the software license agreements and that it doesn't violate software licensing agreement and stuff?
Yes, sir. Regarding that, it does not definitely because the software license clearly states that it is for one person at a time. Moreover, that is why we're not including streaming websites because they have different kind of software licenses. And making it further, I did include this particular point that we are gonna indulge into new startups. That is one of our scalability projects. So new startups are gonna be not gonna be so fishy or so stuck up on this particular project because they want their promotions, and it is acting as a site to provide students with at best projects as possible. For example, right now Perplexity Pro, it's an upcoming thing, and of course a lot of people are using it. Our teachers have recommended it as well. The pro version, we just bought it for this particular thing and we did pay for it, but supposedly if we could rent for it, it would have been a great idea right now.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So I startup is also related to one rental thing actually. Maybe we can connect in future. Yeah.
Yes.
So just to add on to it, when I first installed, AutoCAD, my device, did not have the required specifications for it. It was really a a
Mhm.
low end device which couldn't run it. So I think this method would be advantageous because I could run the entire thing. I wouldn't mind the few lag, but what I would want is to actually work on the software. So essentially, people who do not have the hardware requirements, they can also make use of
Yeah,
it.
they
And
can use them.
essentially, it's
Yeah,
like a
yeah, yeah.
trade-off. Yeah,
Yeah,
a
I
huge
entirely agree with that.
upsides and very few downsides. So I'm fine with a little bit of lag, but if I can use this software, that too
But
for a
should
a
not like
fraction of the time.
entirely disappoint the user experience. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a
yeah.
bit, a little bit. It's fine. Yeah, everyone will use that. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes,
fine.
sir.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
So
Good
the
job. Good.
main criteria that we wanted to project was that there were threefold. It wanted to benefit everyone possible. The owner is getting benefited with some amount of money of the unsubscribed account. The user is able to use it for a few days and he can maybe even buy it. The companies are benefited by it as well because he can use it for a few days and then buy the whole plan for a month or maybe a year. And moreover, making it further, the companies are facing a significant loss over piracy. Like there are, I can give one rough example up on the top of my head is Crunchyroll is giving again and again multiple law this cases because there are a lot of pirated anime sites. Of course, that's a whole different version from us in particular, but the companies definitely raise their prices of subscriptions because of this, because they want to make some profits.
Mhm.
So we want all three parties to have a medial ground to communicate with each other. That is what we are trying to present here.
Right, right. Got it. Good job. Good job.
Thank you, sir.
thank you, sir.
Thank you. Overall, it was a very good. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Definitely.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Yeah. Next team.
Thank you, guys.
So
Thank
team,
you.
now we call upon team algorithms. Team algorithms, are you guys here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello.
Please keep the presentation to a 5-minute mark. We
Okay.
can start in time. Please do.
Sure.
Please start.
Shall I present like a PPT, then my project, or shall I just show a
Yes.
demo of my project?
Yes, show your PPT. Yeah.
Okay, fine.
Also, please turn on your videos while you're presenting.
So can you see my screen here?
Yes. Go ahead.
Yeah. So hello everyone. Thank you for providing me this opportunity to present this project. So my team algorithms, me and my teammates have done this project. It's a claim fraud detection analysis. So before going into claim fraud detection, let me tell you how an insurance works. An insurance works where the people will pay a premium amount monthly or in an annual basis, and this will be stored in the form of in a money pool. Since everyone will not get into a disease, or everyone will not claim this money pool will be used to the people who are in a higher risk, and they'll claim this money when they are required. And healthcare sector in this generation is one of the major industries where a large amount of data is generating. And if these data are not governed properly, or if these data could be easily changed by the officials such as doctors or the patients or the equipment suppliers, etc. So this could lead to a huge loss, or this could lead to a huge problem. One of the major problem in healthcare industries is this insurance claim fraud. Insurance claim fraud is nothing but a person could provide a false details or a false record, and he could claim the money from the insurance company. It is not it's a very big scam that's happening right now. For example, in the year of 2024, nearly $60 billion were been in the loss. So what happens if this fraud happens means it will increase the cost of the premium amount. People will lose hope on his insurance. As a result, many insurance companies will lose trust as well as their customers, and they will not be able to provide to the people who require the premium amount as when and where they require. So what we have come here is we are going to provide a two-tier architecture, not in two-tier architecture, two levels of analysis, claim level and provider level, using AI algorithms such as random forest and light GBM. So this is going to just take the data in a different ways and analyze them and provide them whether the given data is provided by the provider in the sense it could be a doctor, hospitals, patients, or even the medical health equipment suppliers. The data is provided by them. It will comprises of the provider level, and the claim level is nothing but the claims that have been given by the patient directly, which do not have any previous record about them. we'll analyze them and provide whether they are fraud or not. So this is how the way works. This is the flowchart of how it works. So some of the challenges that we faced was the imbalanced data, which we tried to balance using Smooth, and handling data issues. We need to feature engineer it. We need to find various rule-based techniques to understand this data, etc. So this is the data set we have chosen. We split the data set into beneficiary, inpatient, outpatient. In some places, we also split the data in the form of claim level and a provider level. So what is the major feature difference from us to the other available products in the market? There are products like this, but these products provide a black box data. For example, it will just give them if it's a fraud or not. It won't explain them why it's a fraud data, or it won't give them a clear idea why a person has been marked as a fraud. So our project has used SHAP, which is an MLOps technique, where it will analyze the features which were used to contribute to the output and will provide a clear outcome of how this feature has contributed to this fraud detection, and how we have on what basis we have told the person's records or a patient's record is a fraud or not. So it will be 100, and we are not going to give it at 100% thing. We are going to make sure that it will be provided with a confidence level. In this confidence level, will make sure that there will also be some amount of human interventions and not 100% is model. As a result, it will be much more fail-proof model. So this is how the provider level works, where we'll be taking the data of outpatient, inpatient. Outpatient is nothing but the patients who are not admitted in the hospital. They are then and there treated and sent back. Inpatient are those who are admitted in the hospital from some duration of days. Beneficiaries are the patient record, the doctors who are treated, the hospitals, etc. Those are the beneficiary data. And finally, these are combined together in a form of claims file and will be provided to that model. And it will be analyzed in a model, and through SHAP, it will provide a report where it will say which features are contributed to this project. So this is how a claim level also works. And apart from this, we have also incorporated a chatbot made on Olama. The reason for Olama is we could easily fine-tune it, because as Olama is a generalized chatbot, I have fine-tuned the model so that it will answer only according to the medical fraud records and what are records we are giving here. So before so let me show you a demo of our project. Yeah. So this is the portal. During my previous evaluation, they told me to incorporate and login using an OTP system. So this is an OTP system. I have changed I have already set up in a database of MySQL. The username, the password has been hashed using SHA-256, and the phone number. So only the persons who are authorized to access this portal will be authorized here. So that the data would not be changed then and there. So I have given my phone number here. So once I have given my phone number, I'll get an OTP. I used Twilio for this process. One second. Yeah. If you could see here, I got an OTP here, that is 968180. So once I verify it, you will get an OTP login where you will be giving a home page. I have made it in a much more minimalistic way so that people could easily understand it. So we could go to the dashboard. This is a single claim analysis. So let me show you a single claim analysis. Let the claim duration be for 7 days, and the length of the patient who stayed there is 5. And the claim, the amount he's asking is $1,500, and the deductible pay is somewhat 100. And I'm giving a pay ratio of 0.95. Let the number of diagnoses be like 2. Number of procedures will be 1, and the patient is 88. There is no debt, and he's not an inpatient, and he is an outpatient because he has admitted here. It could be a male or a female. State code, I have made it according to US base, so that each state has a code there. I have created based on US. So I have created a chronic condition of 1, and there is no renal disease. Number of physicians attending this patient will be 1, and the same patient has been attending all the time, and the month, year, and finally the weekday or weekend admission. So once I have given, it will analyze the fraud, and once I download this report, you can get a clear idea of how this report works. So this is the sharp way how it's grading. To make it more understandable, we have given here the claim is not is not flag fraudulent because of a particular feature which has contributed to it, and we also provided a model confidence on how this model works. So we have also provided a top 3 features which contributed to the fraud prediction, and top 3 features or 5 features which has contributed to non-fraud predictions. Like you could create it here. So this is where a particular claim or a particular claim a person needs to check. So what if the organization wants to take a report, like for example, ICICI or LIC, for example, he wants to check the entire report about like all the people who place a claim to them. He needs to check it. So in such a case, he could place a bulk data set where it will have inpatient data and outpatient data as well as a beneficiary CSV. So there may be a question that these data can be of different features. How we are going to make it is, I'm going to build the features out of these data set, and I'll be providing the score based on it. So once I click this on the back end, these data will be taken and it will build a feature out of it, and these features will be used in the model training, and it will train the model and it will provide an output. So this is how the SHAP works, and it will provide on what the provider, he's a fraud or not, and what is the probability of he's a fraud or not. So we are also providing the probability as well as, and if required, a person could also download a report out of it. He could also check it, and based on it, he could take the actions that he requires. So once this is done, a person could have a doubt because these features are not of layman's term. They may be of, these features can be depending upon a medical terms, etc. In such a case, I have included a chatbot here. So this is a chatbot. I could drag drop the report that has been generated here. Once it is generated, I could just explain this report. So it will take some time to 10 to 15 seconds. Once it checks the report, it will provide a clear outcome of how this report works. Yeah, this is how it works. So it provides on what basis this is working. You could see how this report is being generated and on what basis this report has been generated, and explaining each and every feature that has contributed to it and that are not contributed to it. So this is a basic project out of this. And in future, we are also planning to incorporate some of the security terms, such as we are planning to incorporate of encryption of the entire data and encrypting them and storing them in a form of a blockchain, so that it will be permanently marked in the data in the backend, and it will not be easily available, as medical data are very sensitive and it has to follow the HIPAA and GDPR regulations. So this is a project.
Hey, Rohit, first, yes, I have already saw this thing. Yeah, it
Yeah.
has. Thanks for updating those changes what you have made. But yeah, it has come up very well. Maybe one suggestion, right? When we are going for a bigger audience, when you want to implement to the real world, we need to pass all these basic security criterias and other things, and also we should have some kind of a graph with respect to the claim distributions and how it is happening, all these things kind of a
Yes, sir. I forgot to show that. I forgot to
yeah.
show about that. Sorry. There is a visualization dashboard here. I forgot to show about
Mhm.
that thing. So this is the visualization dashboard. This is also one of the features here. This is a very smaller dashboard. I'll show the place that I presented here. So here, the data set I have published there, it will be stored back in the backend of in a SQL, and I'll be calling them from the SQL here. And these providers are the data set, are the providers in the data set. When I click them, it will give them a clear idea of how this if he is a fraud or not. It will, for example, let's take this. He's a fraud, and a fraud contribution to the entire fraud that happened in the office, and how much we have paid and how much fraud has been explained. And average pay and claim is nothing but a pay ratio. Like for example, pay ratio is nothing but the total amount that is acquired by the insurance company with a ratio of the paid amount they are paid back. So this is the pay ratio for a particular provider in the company. So this is how we are gonna visualize the entire data. So yeah, I forgot to show about this.
Okay, yeah. Yes, nothing from my side. Maybe Gokul and
Yeah, I have two questions. Now, one
Yes,
is
sir.
you talked about the IPA compliance and all, right? So I
Yes, sir.
was really worried that you are uploading the report to the bot. That is completely not
Sir, your voice.
Gokul, your voice is breaking.
Your voice is breaking, sir.
Okay, just a minute. Let me switch on to my view.
Your voice is not clear, Gokul.
Am I audible now?
Yeah, yeah, go
Yes,
ahead,
sir.
go ahead. Now it's better.
Okay. So I have two concerns, in this the platform that you built. So one is you talked about HIPAA
Yes, sir.
compliance because we are dealing very sensitive data of the patients, and
Yes, sir.
you uploaded a report to the bot that is
Yes,
completely
sir.
against the standards. Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes,
So
sir.
you need to be very serious about what data you are uploading in the bot because
Sir,
it is definitely. Yeah, go ahead.
so what I'm planning to do here is I'm going to create an end-to-end chatbot here. It is a new time, but I'm going to build in a future. Like I don't have build it in the time frame. I'm going to build an end-to-end chatbot where this chatbot will be present in the server, and this communication will be similar to the end-to-end communication in a WhatsApp. Like only the person and other person will know, and no one in the between can understand how this data works. So this chatbot will be taking the data and will be storing them in a much more secure way. In if possible, I could also build a layer by layer security, so it will make sure that the
Okay.
data should not be leaked. And this is possible because a colleague of mine has done a 7 layer security for his chatbot.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
So when you extract the report, right, at that time
Yes.
itself you get the data about the patients. So that is the first level that you need to do.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Then you can
Yes,
have
sir.
all 7 or 10 number of encryption on top of it.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So my other question is, how does your platform handle any disputes? Because the insurance will definitely go for some disputes from the patient side, from the hospital side. How do you handle that?
Sir, there could be some disputes here. We are making sure that these disputes will be most probably handled by the chatbot itself. The chatbot is nothing. It's not only going to handle the basic about a report. It could also handle like generalized questions too. They could ask the questions. It's a similar chatbot that will be available in like Amazon or somewhere where they could ask your queries and their queries will be solved. In future, I will also be planning to make it in a way that this chatbot would answer sensitive questions such as if they are asking about an insurance claim fraud that has been happening to them means we'll be prioritizing those data, prioritizing those queries to the higher officials in the office or etc. So that is what we are planning to do.
No, this dispute about the amount, so the amount might be huge amount. So this cannot be handled by bot, right?
Yes, sir. So the
So you need to
project
have.
entire idea is the project entire idea is whether the claim that is being claimed by the person or a provider is a fraud or not. So because here we are handling nearly like 150,000 providers, they could be reputations, etc. We aggregated those data and we are providing them here. And again, I provided like 2,000 to 3,000. Again, I provided a data set of 2,000 to 3,000 providers there. So those providers were taken and they'll analyze them and they'll just say it's a fraud or not, along with a probability and a confidence level. So it won't interfere in this in the claims, or it won't interfere in the money region. It just says it's a fraud or not, depending upon the conditions or depending upon the way that particular insurance company would work. Instead of a human labor, I'm going to automate it using a product.
Okay, okay. Yeah, then it's fine. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So I'm good for now. So looks pretty impressive. Steve. Okay. Nice
Yes,
job. Nice job. Thank you.
thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, Rohit, that looks really good actually. I don't have any questions particular right now because all the doubts have been cleared actually. So we can proceed with it. Good job.
Yes, sir.
I think we can go with the next team.
Okay.
Well done, guys. And the next team we like to call is Team Island Boys. Team Island Boys. Team Island Boys. Are you guys here?
Hello, hello.
Yeah. Are you from Team?
Hello, am I audible?
Yes, yes, you are.
Okay, can you give me 2 minutes? I'm just trying to run it. I'm having
Yes,
some issue.
please make it. Yeah, please make it quick.
Hello, Steve. Is it
Yes, Ved.
is it possible for us to present next? Because I'm running into some issues right now. My teammate was supposed to present the prototype, but he's traveling right now and he's not getting proper network, so he can't even hear the Google Meet properly.
Yeah, that's not a problem, Vedant. You guys can go next then.
All
Uh,
right, thank you very much.
Not a problem.
Okay.
The next
Yeah.
team that we're gonna call up is 0 Days Heroes. Are you guys here? Shalman.
Yep.
All right, you can start your presentation.
Oh. So, my teammate Salman will introduce you guys to the problem statement. Am I audible?
Yes, yes, you are.
Yeah. So, Salman, how is that?
Yeah, sure. And
So, uh, our problem statement is uh, in small towns, type 2 and type 3 cities, transportation, the bus facilities cannot be unpredictable. Most of the passengers will not know what time the buses are arriving, and those kind of things they don't know. So our application is to provide them real-time tracking for buses for small towns and even for the larger towns. So rather than going with the expensive IoT-based GPS modules and integrating them with each buses, we are taking a cost-effective method, uh, which is to have a which is to have a GPS from your smartphone. Every driver can have, most of the drivers carry a smartphone, and the each bus can, for each bus, a QR code will be generated. and the QR code can be scanned by the driver, and the location will be transmitted from his mobile phone to the backend, which can be used for tracking and showing real-time data. So in our application, there are totally four types of users: the passenger, the driver, the conductor, and the admin. The passenger, once he logs in, he can select the route. Let's say he wants to go from point A to point B, and it will show the nearest bus stop from where he can get the bus, and track that specific bus and book tickets for that bus. When he book tickets, a QR code and a 4-digit or a 6-digit code will be generated, which can be used given to the conductor to verify the ticket. And then the driver, he logs in, he scans the QR code for his assigned bus and in his assigned route, and he will continuously transmit his location through GPS to the backend. And he will also have the route map, which indicates him when to stop, where to stop, and those kind of things. It will be useful for the newer drivers. And there is additional feature, which is an SOS feature. If the driver is facing some issues like breakdown, a punctured tire, or some small accident, then he can press the SOS button in his application, and it will indicate the admin portal, and they can send an alternative vehicle to alternative vehicle for the passengers. And the admin manages both the buses drivers, and analysis can be done. So we are also having blockchain in this. The blockchain, we are using it to store the records of the what driver is uh, currently what driver travel this route in this using this bus during this time. These kind of data we are storing because this can blockchain, because it cannot be tampered with, as it is a decentralized way, and it is immutable. So due to by doing this, we can reduce and for tickets as well, we are storing them in the blockchain for record keeping, so there is no fraudulent tickets being generated and being shown. Uh, so I will go to the prototype of this. So this is the admin portal. So here you can see the admin can manage the buses, and the QR code will be generated for each and every specific bus. And then there is route management. In route management, the admin will assign route to specific user and a specific bus. So no single user can, no single driver can be assigned to multiple buses, and those kind of things can be prevented. And the route will be also added. And then there is the driver management, the user management, and there is the SOS. In the admin panel, the admin will get, if there are any SOS, he will get the SOS notification. And there is the blockchain tracking. This can be used for tracking what records have been stored in the blockchain. So I experimented with this specific bus ID a lot. So there is a lot of entries for this. So these can be then in future used for data analysis to understand which areas and which routes are having higher traffic, and the government can increase the amount of buses in that route, and those kind of things can be done in the future with the data analysis. And for the application part, let me share my mobile screen. So So the mobile application has two parts: the passenger and the driver. Uh, in the driver session,
While I would like to add on a note, we are targeting many small cities and tier 2 towns in India because there are no real-time tracking of buses in small villages. As a result, many people shift to their private vehicles, which cause more traffic and congested pollution. And also, according to the recent urban mobility report of the last year, it is showing that 60 percentage of the villages in small cities face daily delays due to the lack of real-time transport uh, misinformations. And I would like to tell that our app is not just a standalone app. It can be integrated with any of the state governments existing transport ecosystem. For example, our Tamil Nadu government has a vast TNSTC network where they use GSM networks and other high-end GPS. But we can overcome that by utilizing the end device or the mobile phone of a driver.
so I'm in the login screen. It is the unit itself is blocking the view with the black screen. So I will log in and show to you. Just a minute, please. Just take a small issue. Sorry for the inconvenience.
In the meantime, I would like to explain about the technical approach. For the blockchain part, we have used the block tag blockchain. We haven't used Ethereum or Polygon or any other regular blockchains because they have struggled with latency and throughput. But block tag, which is uh, directed acyclic graph blockchain architecture, it allows parallel processing of multiple transactions at the same time, which helps us in our project in terms of it process thousands of GPS location updates within a second. Uh, it would be a perfect utility for tracking an entire bus fleet in a real time. And while comparing with the gas fees, lot that utilize minimal low gas fees while comparing to traditional blockchains. Uh,
Just a minute, guys. I'm really sorry.
Sridev, I can post it on my laptop. You can explain from here.
Yeah, sure.
Hope the screen is sharing.
So, as I said before, there are two main options for the passenger and the user, passenger and the driver. Can you please go open the driver session, please? So, as you can see in the driver session, can you log in as well? There are both options for the facial recognition and the normal login step. For the facial recognition, uh, facial recognition for now, I have just a dummy data for that dummy static one, and the normal login would work. So could you please log in? So this is the main dashboard for the drivers. Here he can get in and scan the QR code. And then once you scan the QR code, it will show him the route he has been assigned, the bus, and what the bus route, what route the bus has been assigned to. These things will be shown to the driver. And once he starts the journey, a record will be made in the blockchain, and the live location will be tracked. So my screen is now correctly visible. Can you switch back to the
Okay, I understood. So I have a question. Like, see, you mentioned that through the Google Maps or something that driver can view the routes or things, right? So, have you used the Google
Yeah.
Map right now, or how is it actually?
So for Google Map, to get the API, I have to have a for Google API, I have to pay for it. For Google
Mm,
Maps, and it will only give me the free trial
mm,
only will give me like
mm,
10,000 free requests. As I'm
mm,
getting like requests every 5 seconds from multiple mobile phones. So I thought it would not be cost effective for me. So I went with some open source software, which is the name is Open Router Map, OpenStreetMap. OpenStreetMap and Open Router Service, both combinedly I have used it to create routes.
mm. Okay, okay, yeah,
And it will
okay,
be shown. Yeah.
okay, then, yeah.
So
Mm.
if I could get a minute, I will I'll be able to showcase the entire application.
Okay, go ahead. Maybe in 2 minutes you
Yeah.
try to close it.
Yeah. Thank you. So is my screen visible?
Yes.
So once the bus driver scans the QR, he will be shown this map, and he can click the start trip button, and it will be stored in the blockchain. The record will be stored in the blockchain, and his live GPS location will be transmitted every 5 seconds. So here the red dot is the current location of the bus, that is me, and for the source and the destination, I have put Palani bus stand to Udumpe. Uh, Udumpe. So it is showing the Udumpe bus stand. So when it comes to the passenger side, they can also just log in and they can enter their.
Sir, I would like to add upon a point.
Mm,
Every time the QR code generates dynamically, instead of generating it static, we use driver details, bus details. Uh, to generate the QR code. So it is tamper proofed in a way that no other drivers can achieve the same QR code even if they drive with the same bus.
Okay.
So it's the passenger dashboard. He can find the bus closest to him. From he can enter the chosen destination.
Okay. Here, what is the basic difference between these other app? Okay, the bus booking, red bus, all these things and all. What is the basic difference that
So
you are bringing?
Redbus and the other apps, they are for the uh, tourist buses and they are long time uh, overnight travel and those kind of things which are expensive. We are bringing this to the government side for local buses between small towns. So normal people can get an idea of when the bus is arriving, they can track them live and they get on time so that they won't lose time when waiting for the buses and missing the buses without knowing time and such things.
Okay.
So in this
Okay. Yeah.
application itself,
Got
they
it.
can book their ticket and the matters and
Hmm.
solution.
Okay. Yeah. Got it. Got it. Yeah.
That
Good, guys.
as
Yeah.
our aim is as our aim is to bring up the solution for tracking the real-time status of the buses without relying on any high-cost additional hardware. We utilize only the end device or the smartphone of the driver alone.
Okay. Understand.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
And for the
Yes.
data security,
Mm-hmm.
we are using blockchain pod where we record the session time. I mean, the which driver is driving which bus at what session time. We are storing these session data and the transaction data of ticket booking in the blockchain so that we can ensure that our data is tamper proof and ensure data security.
Okay. Understood. Okay. How about Gokul and Swayam?
Yeah, I too got the idea of you guys what you build. Like you build an entire fleet management system integrated with the blockchain to store the data. Also, what you guys are saying is you are using the driver's phone to transfer the data, right, in real time
Yeah.
while they're
Yes,
traveling and
Yeah.
all that stuff.
yes, sir.
So that you're saying that you can implement in low hardware cost, and can even implement in as for the government side, for all the people and even village side, they can implement this, right? That's what you guys are
Yes,
trying to convey.
yes,
Yeah.
sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Fine. I got it.
Then,
As I can
as
see the
I said,
demo.
our
mm,
solution is not just a standalone app. It can be easily integrate with any of the state transport ecosystems.
Do you think
Uh,
this be feasible? You guys did a good project, but do you think in the real world, do you think this is feasible to implement?
yeah, sir. We
Yes, sir.
tested by using our bicycle.
Mm-hmm.
It transmits the data very well as than we expected.
Okay. Fine. All the best. Go, sir. Do you have any questions?
Yes.
Thanks.
I'm good. I'm good.
Right. Then next
Right
we can
now, right now.
go with the next thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yes. Thank you for the opportunities.
Thank you, guys. And the next team we're gonna have is Team Potterheads.
Hello, sir. Am I
Team
audible?
Potterheads.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Yes,
sir.
you are audible. Hello. You can begin, Nikesh.
Is my video visible?
No, it is not
No.
visible. Let's check.
I'll cross check my access to the camera. So I'll just share my screen. I don't know what's wrong with my camera.
Could you please try and fix it, Nikesh?
Yes, sir. Yes. I'm here. Okay. Before starting this session,
I just want to start my presentation with the quotes. We don't have equal talents, but we have equal opportunities to develop our talents. So this is Yukeshwaran. I'm from Erode Secondary Engineering College. So I'm going to present about my project. It is a modest mapping. So I want to be pretty straightforward. So I want to help the police officers to sort the files. Like, for example, they are investigating a case in which they have to manually check the case files and etc. to analyze the data from the file system. I mean the manual files and the file cases. So what I've built is the modus mapping system, which helps the officer to easily connect the criminals and the crimes which is related to each others. So this may PPT is my PPT visible. So actually, I'll go to my prototype. So yeah, so this is the dashboard of my project, and here is the info of my system, and this is the weather thing that I have. Real-time news in the our dashboard. So next thing, so the criminal data entry part. In this, the officer can manually enter the case ID like blah 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 and the crime type, and they can add the criminal photo and the evidence photo and add it to the database. And if not, there is already the data set that they can import in, like for example the CSV file, like I'm doing now. So like this, they can actually import the data without any issues. So it's taking time. Meanwhile, I'll show the criminals database. So this is the criminal database. We have the filter options here. It is a default thing. And in this, we are going to show the criminal name, crime type, and the last location of the criminal where he caught or where he have seen lastly. And this is the current status of the criminal. And these are the actions. The main part of our project is the actions of this database. For example, there is a AI in which we are going to integrate the AI with the database. For example, I have selected the some guy Rebecca Mayas. So I have selected the woman. I'm going to ask the AI that can you give me info or short info of this case. Sorry, type a mistake. So yeah, so this is how our AI works. It gives the short summary of the criminal and the crime that the criminal have committed, of course. So this is the thing. This is the thing. The network of between the criminals that will show visually to us. So actually, I built a visual network which is before the thing is I have messed up in the code and I lost the code while pushing into the GitHub. So this is the sample page I have now. So we can manually, I mean, we can visually see the links between the criminals. And this is the active investigations. Like the officer A is investigating these many criminals are the cases that they are going to investigate, and we can export these records. And the main thing in our project is also the heat map. So how this works? First of all, there is a criminal part, right? There's a criminal part where the location will be seen. Like for example, where and when the criminal has been seen. So in our map, we are going to show to the officer that this criminal is located lastly here. For example, the name is Ravi Kumar and the case ID is blah blah blah, and so and so. and the report system. This is a report system which visually shows the analytics of the data that we have given to the database, and this is the district wise criminal, I mean the crimes that is happening in the district wise, like Chennai, Coimbatore, Madurai, etc. So this is our main project, and I want you judges to give a feedback about this.
Okay. Hey, it is good actually, but before asking question, does any of your family members are in police department?
No, actually, but I like. I mean, my ambition is to become army officer. Like, but I couldn't make it. But still, I'm working in the cyber security by the collaboration with the Andhra government police. So likewise, I get into this thing, and I also uh, got the Indian Book of Records in the 2025. I mean, this month I got the Indian Book of Records by successfully finding the bugs in the NASA website and the ISRO websites, and I got the Hall of Fame in the how to say, it is a best thing. Sorry, this is my personal thing. I'm so sorry.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
fine. So overall, what is your plan on implementing it to the police department actually about
Actually,
this LLM?
the police officers will face a difficulty in manually turning over the pages, and they should see the cases. We make mistakes, and human errors are common. So we should reduce those common mistakes, and we should be precise on the data that we are managing. Like criminal databases are very sensitive, so we are going to take care of those sensitive informations, and we are building this software to help the officers.
Okay. My suggestion is that if you implement this LLM model, right, for the in police
Yes, sir. Yes,
department,
sir.
that will help them lot. That is the first thing. And another one is
Yes.
that how confident are these like of comparing these reports gives the perfect results. How, what is the confidence level in your
Like
model?
the AI or the ML is based on what we are providing the data to the AI. It will process that data to give the response. So it is up to us what we are feeding to the AI. So it is up to us, and what we are going to do is we are entering the data like as usual, and the thing is. What are the data and how the data is managed and the sent to the AI, and how the response it is giving. And actually, it was a good question. So in the AI, what I did was I basically integrated the API from the third party, and I built this AI. So it will analyze all the data from the database, and depending upon the database and depending upon the data what we kept in the database, it will give the results.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Thanks, Fish. Yeah.
Thank
How
you, sir.
about
Any other?
others? Yeah. Gokul and
Yeah, I have one question. So you said like, am I audible?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You are audible.
Okay. So I said you are saying about tracking the criminals, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So do you think criminals are that maybe not a tech-savvy persons, because criminals may be superpreneurs, so they will try to get away from the radar of all this mechanism, right? So
So
how does it fit in your statement?
in our dashboard, we are not actually tracking the criminals. Actually, it is nearly impossible. We cannot keep track of them. Like we cannot place the GPS or the thing to their body, something like that. Here, the depending up like we are depending on the data. Like for example, this criminal A is has been seen in the location in the place like Chennai, and based on that we are pointing out there is a crime happened. Like we are going to show in the map.
Okay, even then, there's something, we are missing something with this tracking. I'm not, to be honest, I'm not still convinced with that, tracking mechanism. If you can just elaborate, maybe, how do we get that clarified?
I'm not
Because a
quite
person,
getting.
for example, a person makes a crime, he might
Yes,
go
sir.
anywhere, right? So he is
Yes, sir.
completely out of radar.
Yes, sir.
How do we track him and know, get the dashboard, whatever dashboards, whatever insight that you're trying to get, right?
Yes,
How
sir.
do we
Yes, sir.
how do we get that? Still, that is missing in my perspective. Uh, do I any other feature or any other mechanism to get that done?
See, the data will be the last location that the criminal has been seen or something like that will be provided to the database, like the form that we filled earlier. Depending upon that last location, we are going to track like this person is last seen in this location, like that. It is
Okay.
think about there is a connection between the station in the Chennai and the station in the E Road. We are connecting the connecting the systems between the stations, and we can update the data. I mean the real time data of the criminal what he is doing right now.
Okay. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Right. Okay. So that's the only question I had. So other than that, it looks okay. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thanks. James. Good work.
Thank you.
So,
Thank you.
Ikesh, so you built a
Yes, sir.
platform like right there, using notes and books to records, and you built a platform where they can digitally do that, right? Like
Yes, sir.
they need to manually enter the criminal records and everything. From
Yes,
there, you
sir.
have
Yes, sir.
added features. That is your platform, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay. Seems good. Do you also have you white coded the front end part?
Sir, yes, sir. Honestly, we have worked on this. Sir,
Mm-hmm.
actually, we inspired this theme from the hackathon winner known as the Kisan AI.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
I'll show you, for example.
No, I can see that like the front end part is like white coded.
Yeah. Actually, we are very much inspired on their part, though. That's why we implemented from this thing. So it is
Oh.
very high. It is very attractive. So we actually fell for this design. So
Okay,
we
okay,
actually
fine.
made like this. So,
Right.
yes, sir.
Got it. Fine for me. That's it. Okay, good job. Yeah. All the best.
Thank you. Thank you. Any other
Thank you,
questions,
Ikesh.
judges?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you.
Nothing,
Thank
Yukesh.
you. Thank
Can
you,
I turn
guys.
off the?
And
All right.
Yeah,
now
So
we're
we
gonna
have
be
Last,
we
going.
have one last team, right?
sorry, Steve.
Now we're gonna be going to the last team.
Steve. Yeah, the last team.
Yes.
Are you here?
Yep.
Island Boys, Cedric, Vedant.
Yeah. We can go now.
All right, great.
Can you make Cedric the presenter, by the way?
He's open to present. You can present.
Yeah, okay. All right. I mean, can you pin Cedric? Because he'll be the one presenting.
Yeah, hello. Sorry,
Yeah,
brother.
sure, that'll be done.
I'm almost home right now, so I'll most of the code is functional, but I'll give you a short rundown on what our program does before I actually get into our program itself. So, one second. I'm just trying to present the screen. Sorry, I'm having terrible internet. I'm on hotspot right now. Sorry, guys. Okay, before I present, I'll just give you a quick rundown on what our project exactly does. So, most of us here, I think almost all of us, if not all of us, are university students, the participants at least. And I feel like the clear cut route in India is, you find a job or you do your masters. So it's between one or the other for pretty much everyone here. Um, with I think he's going to be looking to employment staying in India. Me personally, I want to move abroad. It's been my dream for the longest time, and so I want to ideally, maybe if I find a job, I'll be happy. But then if I don't, I'm going to be looking at postgraduate studies. So I feel like with most people, when you're trying to step into college, it's really simple. You get your advice from friends, families, or you look at rankings and ratings and everything, and it's pretty familiar to us. If you want to get into VIT, you go write the VIT entrance exam. That's the college I'm from. If you want to get into IIT, you go write your JEE mains, you do your advanced, and then you get in. So it's pretty clear. The understanding is there. But then if you want, say you want to apply to somewhere like Harvard or MIT, big dreams. Yes, everyone can have them. So now, if I want to go apply there, I can't really ask my teacher or my professor, my teacher in school, how do I get there? How do I get into Harvard or MIT? What do I need to get into Harvard or MIT? Over here, if you want to apply to college abroad, it's pretty simple. But then if you look at colleges abroad, it's not as simple. Most people, for this reason, go to many counseling services. These counseling services, however, aren't exactly, we wouldn't say, are ideal for most people. So in that regard, having a program that can do this for you without the need of a counselor would benefit countless students, those who want to go abroad and really get their masters going. So, one second, guys. I'm trying to present the screen, but I'm just not able to. Just one second. If you don't mind, I'll rejoin the meeting and bathe. In the meanwhile, can
In the meanwhile, I'll
just
explain how the
continue on.
software works. You guys can hear me, right?
Yes, Wade.
Yeah, so essentially, we're building an AI-powered software that helps students join their dream colleges. I know Cedric emphasized on the colleges abroad, but it's also for colleges like if you do want to join an IIT or if you do want to join a VIT, because some people do dream of Indian colleges. We basically created this software where the user feeds their stats into our AI, and stats as in their current grades, extracurriculars, and etc. And the AI gives you a roadmap of the courses you need to take and how you should go about your extracurriculars and work upon them later. And also other extracurricular achievements that you can pursue to have a higher chance of getting into that specific university. Uh, and this AI gives you an adaptive roadmap, meaning it changes on a weekly basis depending on how much you do. Like if the current thing is finish week 1 and week 2 of the CS50P course in the next week because you want to go to MIT, let's say, and you just do 1 week. Now the AI isn't gonna lie to you and be like, oh, that's fine, you can do better next week. It's a factually operated AI which is gonna be like, okay, if you do this for 2 more weeks, you're gonna lose the chance to get into MIT, and it'll change your goals based on that if you miss it for the next 2 weeks. I hope you understand what I mean. And then, uh, but yeah, Cedric was right. This does focus on Indian students trying to go to abroad, which is a niche market, but it still has lots of people. And uh, most of the time, when foreign counselors look at these students, they just think of the insane profits they're gonna milk from these people. But we're trying to make it more accessible to students from a younger age so that they have the knowledge, so that they have the exposure to see if they really want to pursue.
Wait, sorry, I don't want to interrupt, but I am on 6% and I have like no way to charge my laptop. Can I quickly just show them the program?
Yeah,
And then you can continue. I'll join back on my phone, but let me just show them the
yeah,
program.
yeah, yeah.
Right. So one problem with us is we weren't exactly able to push our most recent code. I was traveling and it just wouldn't work. We tried our best, but this is similar to the prototype we had presented. Our fully developed code was not able to get pushed, hence why it looks a little bare bones. But to give you a quick rundown, it's very similar to the code. It just that the front end isn't as developed yet. So to give you a quick rundown, you input your data. So my name and then say this is my major. It can be whatever you want. It's kind of adapted to the Indian system in the sense that you pick which year you are, and over here you have the 3 year and the 4 year thing because it's either you're a BSc student or a BTech a BE student. So you pick between that. Over Most universities abroad everywhere they use a GPA out of 4, but here most places they use a GPA out of 10. So you put it in out of 10 and then it converts it for you. Then you enter your GRE score, let's just say 340, and then your GMAT score, which are two of the most required things for your applications abroad. It's standardized. It's kind of like the JE for those countries. And also, there are, if in case there are other tests that show up in the next page, which I'll take you to. So your interested fields of study here you can choose. So right now, this is the data set we have, and these are all the countries we have. These are all the universities we have rather. So if the AI integration worked perfectly, then the horizon would be that the scope would be way bigger. So another thing we've introduced is the work experience. So many countries abroad, if you're trying to apply for your master's or PhD, you're gonna need work experience. It's a mandatory requirement. So in the case that you don't, it still helps you. It still helps you get the work experience you need. But then if you do have your work experience, this is why you put it in, as well as the extracurriculars. Like I don't know if many of you know, but then when you're trying to get into IIT or NIT or any university here, as a matter of fact, you write your exam, you get your score, you get counseling, but then it doesn't work like that over there. You need to write an essay, you have many things. So this will help So I'm not going to do this for time's sake, and I'm really low on battery as well. So I'm just going to generate the roadmap, and you guys can just have a rough idea of how it works. So this is the roadmap now. It shows you what is needed. And I'll just let Ved talk about this. I'm just trying to save as much battery as I can. So I'll switch my camera off and Ved can just carry on from here. I'll keep scrolling when he requires.
Yeah, so right now we haven't implemented the adaptive roadmap. This is more so a straightforward roadmap, which is also not uh, which is I'm sorry, one second. Let me just sorry. Yeah, so right now we haven't implemented the adaptive roadmap because of some issues like Cedric traveling. Sorry for that. But as you can
Just wasn't
see,
able to push
if
it
you
in.
if your target is so and so degree in MIT, it's going to give you so and so courses to take, so and so extracurriculars to do. It's going to give you a proper laid out roadmap, which and the things to be achieved in the roadmap are not just random uh, accomplishments that will just make your portfolio better in general. Rather, it's specified towards that college and it's personalized to you. Like, oh, how is an Indian, let's say you're a pianist, how is an Indian pianist going to get into MIT? It's going to be specialized for you. There'll be like a 3 tier validation system. Firstly, we scrape the official college websites on a monthly basis. We get crowdsourced updates from successful applicants of the college. And third, a partnership with the admission consultants. So yeah, I think you guys have a rough idea of how the adaptive roadmap will work.
Okay. Yeah, understood. Ved. I
Also,
think
if you
like
don't
I
mind, can I
already
just briefly talk about the future of where this project can head if implemented properly? It'll be a quick, just 1 minute, and I can give you the quick gist of it.
yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, so if as of right now we haven't integrated any external factors like counselors or anything, the best way to integrate external factors would be
That's fine actually. Like, yeah, probably we can go ahead with the questions since I have
Yeah, he
seen
might
already.
have run out of battery. I don't know what happened.
No issues. Yeah, probably Gokul and Sami can ask the question since I have seen this already. So yeah, probably you can go ahead.
I have a question, you know.
Yeah.
So have you guys explored the career counseling softwares or tools which is available in the marketplace? Because I
Sorry,
see all the features.
sorry, you're odd. Can you repeat that?
Yeah, have you explored the existing apps which is available on the internet for the career counseling, whatever the problem statement that you are trying to address?
Yeah, yeah. The main problem is they just assign you a counselor who is another. It generally starts from like $200, which is not accessible to, like, let's say an eighth grader is dreaming of joining Harvard now. How is that kid gonna pay his way to a career counselor? So
Okay.
yeah,
So have you
we just want to
see?
make it more accessible.
I worked for the Australian career counseling company. You know, IDB.
Okay.
Have you heard about IDB?
Sorry,
IDB.
oh, the IVB, the one
IDB.
EA.
Australian-based career counseling platform. You know? So all the features that you said, which is there. So what is unique in your platform? One thing you talked about the pricing or the subscription model. So what other feature is standing out in your app?
Yeah, as I also
I
seen a
feel
lot of
like our
tools like
core
this.
feature was the personalized adaptive roadmap, which would give you like each milestone to reach if you are, let's say, uh, if you're a badminton player. I don't think uh, a career counselor is. Wait, what does IVB do? Sorry, like I
The
don't
career
get
counseling,
the.
they will completely do a career counseling roadmap mainly for Australia. If you're going from India to
Okay.
Australia, so they do all this the roadmap, adaptive training programs, career planning, everything they do. Whatever problem statement that you're trying to address,
How much was that?
I'm not sure about the pricing or the subscription model, but the problem
Yeah,
statement is
that's
that.
like I feel like that's our X factor in the fact that we want to make it free at the start. Later, maybe the business aspect of it we haven't discussed much, but our
Okay.
initial thing is we want it to be free so that it's accessible to younger people.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, just before Will winds up, one thing we didn't touch on was the fact that in the future, our implementation of scholarships into the system will be something that would be the X factor that you are probably looking for. Since we collect the data from the user, as in based on whatever grades or extracurriculars he have, and also we know the requirements of the universities abroad, like say MIT looks at this, they look for this. By integrating organizations like grants and any form of scholarship providing organization, could be the university, could be someone from outside the university, with the data we have of the user, obviously with the user's consent, we'll be able to provide the organization the connection with the user to help him get the scholarship he requires. That would probably be the X factor that you're looking for. Sorry for interrupting. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
For me
Yeah, that's the
personally,
question I
it would
had.
be the price.
Okay. Yeah, looks pretty okay, team. Yeah, good work. Okay.
Yes, Google has said, like there are already other platforms available like this. Even my friends recently who has been pursuing his masters in US and
Hmm.
Germany, a lot of friends there. So yeah, they
Hmm.
also even use the platform like these to they provide also a generated roadmap as well as using AI and stuff. They also provide integrated counseling services also. They are charging around 30,000 to 50,000 for it. And people
Okay.
who are doing masters there are they are willing to spend that. For them, it's like
Hmm.
yeah, the money
Yeah,
is
they can
double.
afford that, but
Yeah,
not
yeah,
all will be able to do that, right?
yes,
Hmm. Hmm.
because they're handling
Okay.
And
it into
also like
thing. Yeah.
once they're in like maybe once they're in 11th standard, midway through 11th standard, and they know that for sure it's one of these colleges that I'm going to go to, they'll commit. This is like a commit free alternative,
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Before paying the 30,000, you can see, oh, I need to do so and so. Maybe I won't go about this way.
Okay. So your platform is you are saying it will be affordable so that everybody can use.
Yeah.
They're saying
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
But okay, got it, got it.
Got it. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Good work, team. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, thank
Thank
you.
you very much. Thank you very much.
All right, guys. So I think all 8 teams have finished presenting. These are the top 8 teams that were selected from the first 2 rounds of evaluation. Uh, Jurors, I think you guys can make a decision and bring forth the top 2 teams. And if you could send it to me personally, that would be great.
Yeah. Sure, Rakesh. We'll do that.
All right. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you.
Until then, can I get some feedback on how the session was, how your presenting was? If I can talk to a few of the teammates, the participants, anything you guys want to say or share?
Yeah, so if I can go, it was overall really good. But I think there wasn't enough interaction, enough communication rather on the problem statement thing because me and another group, a group from our college, we had all signed up and then we were under the impression that problem statements would be provided, but it was pretty vague and we came to know that the problem statement would be something we'd have uh, to bring up on our own only like once the inauguration ceremony took place. So pretty much that. It's just that maybe next time if the communication were really clear before the hackathon, like before the internal round started, because we didn't even know what time it was going to start until like the day of the hackathon. So if that could be worked on a little better, we really appreciate that.
All right, that truly is valuable feedback, Cedric. And I'm sorry about the timings not being too clear. I'm not sure if we didn't post it on time or something, but the thing with the problem statements is that we did keep it till the inauguration on purpose so that you guys will only have the 24 hours to work with, like an actual hackathon, instead of giving you the opportunity of actually working on your project beforehand. So I do hope you guys understand that. But true, we will take this into consideration and we'll make sure you have a smoother experience in the next edition.
All right, thank you.
No problem. Anyone else? Anything you guys need? Anything you want to say? Yeah, Pranway.
Yeah, hi guys. So I had a technical issue while my team was presenting. So I couldn't share the core idea, which was the foundation of our concept, I mean the project. I have a quick moment to share about the foundation, I mean the core. So a few years back, me and my mom went to shopping. Right. So there I saw a visually challenged person buying, I mean purchasing things. So there I saw the cashier who's responsible to make sure the cash flow is fair. He just, I mean, he scammed the visually impaired guy. Just like that, I couldn't do anything. The frustration and the agony which built up then was the result of this idea and project. I just wanted to share this because I had a technical issue while presenting. Thank you. Yeah, that's it.
All right. I'm sorry you faced those issues, Pranway. So we'll definitely look into it. And yeah, I'm just sorry you had to go through that. Anyone else want to say anything else? Uh, can I get a word from all of the team leads, maybe, on of the 8 teams who been shortlisted? Guys, anyone want to say anything? Or was it just a very underwhelming experience?
Rakesh, I guess it's safe to conclude and good to go. No one else
Yeah.
is.
All right. All right, guys. So if you could give us a couple of minutes, we'll get the top 2 teams and uh, we'll announce that in a short while. Yes. Za.
Yeah, I feel like the round one and round two checkpoints could have been a bit more organized. Because in the first round, right, during the presentation, I had to give my presentation at 1:40 a.m. So it was a bit tough. All my teammates were asleep. I was the only one awake. It could have been a bit more organized, is what I feel.
All right. Again, that is completely on us. We had a very large number of teams, and that is the main reason we had to put a lot of you together.
Yeah, understandable. But other than that, I had a lot of fun. It's my first hackathon actually.
That's great. And are you a first year or?
Yes, I
All
am.
right. Are any of your team members here?
No, not now. I'm the only one.
All right, great. How many of you here are first years? Anyone from the 8 teams who are first years? Or well, anyone who's here who's a first year. All right, and whose first hackathon is this? All right, so did you guys have like a pleasant experience? How was your first hackathon experience?
I think it was good. I learned quite a lot. I learned team coordination, which was good. It's gonna
All
like
right,
help
that's good.
in the future hackathons, maybe. Yeah.
I think Rakesh, we should go ahead and move the final results actually.
Yes, Ganesh, we'll be releasing the final results right now. if you could give me just a minute. All right, so can I call upon Angela from CRCE to to say a few words and reveal the top two winners?
Um, Hello, am I audible? And
Yes, you are, Angela.
so, good evening, everyone. I am Angela D'Souza, the chairperson of GDSC CRC. It's truly an honor to be here with all of you for the closing ceremony of Bit and Build 2025, which has been an amazing 24 hours of brainstorming, coding, and passion. This is the third edition of Bit and Build, which started just as an idea between me and a few seniors, and now it has grown into something far bigger than we've ever imagined. Today, Bit and Build is not just a hackathon, it's a platform that connects states and even countries, opening doors to collaboration and networking at a scale we never dreamed of. Seeing all of you here, building, creating, and sharing, means the world to the entire GDSC CRC team. I want to take a moment to sincerely thank Rakesh David and his entire team. The coordination, creativity in the reels, energy, and hard work, all of it shows how beautifully this event has come together. None of this would have been possible without them. And as the saying goes, alone we can do so little, together we can do so much. For the state of Tamil Nadu, I can see this come alive thanks to GDG REC and everyone here at this meeting. So, hats off to you all. I also cannot go without mentioning how inspiring Tamil Nadu's participation has been this year. The energy and talent we have received has truly set an incredible benchmark this year. So let's move to the part everyone's waiting for. Before I announce the winners, I want to first recognize every single participant who gave their all in this hackathon. To those who did not make it to the top, remember, hackathons are never just about winning, they are about experimenting, learning, and growing. Every project, every idea, every effort spent coding all night is an achievement in itself. You have gained skills, connection, and experience that will carry you forward. And trust me, I'm confident we'll see many of you come back next year even stronger. And one second, just give me 1 second. Okay, and now the moment you have all been waiting for. The winners of Bit and Build 2025 for the state of Tamil Nadu. At second place, we have Team Algorithms. Congratulations to you guys. And at first
Thank you.
position, we have Team Technologia. A huge congratulations to the winners. Your innovation and resilience really stood out, and we are beyond excited to welcome you to Mumbai, where you will compete in the finale. We are thrilled to host you and can't wait to see what you create next. Once again, thank you to all the participants, mentors, jury panel, and organizers who made this possible. This is what Bitten Mill this is what makes Bittenville so special: the community, the collaboration, and the passion for building. With that, I'll wrap up here and hand it over to Rakesh to take us ahead. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you so much, Angela. So firstly, I'd like to congratulate the top two teams, both algorithms and technologia. Great job, guys. You guys did a really good. You guys really stood out in a pool of a great number of participants. So hats off to you. So yeah, what an incredible journey the past 2 days have been. Uh, I want to thank each and every one of you for being a part of the second edition of Bit and Build. And yeah, so over the last 24 hours, we've seen creativity at its best. A lot of you brought out brilliant ideas, and a lot of you had sleepless nights. And you guys still put forth the kind of energy that truly defines the spirit of a hackathon. This edition truly was very competitive with over 80 teams, and all of you went through extensive evaluations, and only the top two made it out. So again, congratulations to the top two, and all the best for the next round in Mumbai. It doesn't matter if you leave today as one of the top two teams or with just an experience, because all you have to do is remember that you've achieved something truly meaningful either way. And out to all the first-time hackathon participants, hackathons are not just about the code, it's about the courage to start with nothing and end with something that has potential to make a difference. And you guys have done exactly that. It takes a lot to just show up and do something, even though you're not sure. So that we do greatly applaud. I'd also like to take a moment to thank our jury members who've guided and supported us throughout this journey. So thank you to all of our jury members. And thank you so much for setting aside time in your busy schedules and bringing life to all the evaluations. Your presence made this event more impactful, and we truly are eternally grateful. To all participants, carry forward this momentum. Let this not be the end, but the beginning of much bigger ideas, collaborations, and innovations. What you've built here can grow into something much larger. Just continue to nurture it and nurture a mindset of building. That is the thought I want to leave you with. So yeah, as we close this chapter of Bit and Build, I hope you leave with new skills, new friends, and new ambitions. Thank you once again for making this hackathon a success. We look forward to seeing you at future editions, and until then, keep building, keep innovating, and keep believing in your ideas. Good luck and Godspeed, guys.
Thank you all. Thank you all for the
Thank you all.
inputs.
Mr. Flag.
All the best.
Thank you.
Stay crazy.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Thank you, everyone.
All right. Thank you, everyone.
Yeah, thank you, guys.